Terry, do you see who's here in the back of the studio?
I do. Look at her.
It's like old times.
Yeah.
Jay Cruz.
It is.
No.
Dump truck guy looks great.
It's Jennifer the intern. No, wait a minute. That's not right either. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Yes. There she is.
Yeah. All of
Kendall.
Oh.
How are you guys doing? Hi, Kendall. How are you?
I'm great, thanks.
Look better
Steve.
than ever, I must say.
Oh, thank
Yes.
you.
You got your hair on. You got your little aqua top. You got your gold jewelry on. Right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, yes. Is that new stuff, or is that stuff that you just never broke out for us before?
Just stuff I've never.
I don't know, man. I see that as something that was just bought about maybe within the past month and a half.
No, I actually decided not to pack any clothes before I came home because I thought I had stuff here, and I definitely don't. So
you're wearing some old crappy stuff that you'd rather not be wearing?
yeah.
I like it.
Gosh, no way.
I like it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Like
Give it to
the
me
old
if you don't
crappy
want it.
Stuff.
Yeah, give it to me if you don't want it. I'll wear it. So how are things? How are you? Okay, Terry, well, hi. How are you there over there? Good?
I'm good. Yep.
Yes. Kendall, unfortunately, had to come home from the University of Arizona, where she goes to a Pac-10 school, don't you know,
Yes.
to advance her education. But she, unfortunately, had an untimely passing of her great-grandmother.
Wow.
My great-grandmother was dead before I came out of the womb. But her great-grandmother lived until she was, what are you, 20? 19?
I'm 20.
You're 20?
Yeah.
Hey, you're an old timer now. She's 20 years old, Terry. She had a great grandmother until she was 20.
Yeah.
Man,
Lucky her.
They're building these great grandmothers better than they used to.
Yeah, that is true.
So you
German
should be,
engineering, man.
yes, those German built great grandmothers. Let me tell you, they don't skip a thing. You should be very honored and pleased and happy and thankful that you got to enjoy your great grandmother till the age of 20.
I am. She was great.
Yeah. Well, yes. It's part of the title.
Yeah. That. Oh, well, yeah.
How old was she?
Well, I believe she was about 93.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
I don't know.
Well, she
about
could do ads for the station.
Yeah, she could.
Great grandmother, 93.
Yeah, your boyfriend wore number 93. It's all making sense.
Yes.
Oh,
All the connections run through the number 93.
I'm meant to be here.
I guess so. Now get out. Oh, jeez. No, it's lovely having you here. It's whatever the situation is, for you to come through the door, I'm fine with that.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
I'm happy to be
Oh. Okay. So you'll be here all morning?
here. Yeah.
Yes. Telling us about how things are going thus far in the college year that is 2005?
Of course.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
So you're excited about that.
Oh.
Oh.
Who's that, me?
Yeah.
I think we all should be excited.
Yeah, no.
Kendall's our friend.
Oh.
Don't try to hide your excitement. You're the one who likes to... Oh, never mind. Anyhow. We'll start Stephen on the wrong foot.
Right.
Don't want to lose him for the whole show.
True. We'd
I'll
like
hit him with it somewhere around 7:58.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll mark it down.
Oh, geez. You okay, Stephen? You doing well?
I'm doing well, yeah.
Oh.
Well, thank you. That's nice to get an ow out of you.
Terry, didn't Britney Spears have a baby?
She did.
Oh, yes. So when you talked about the other day how she went into the hospital because of labor pains, that was
Yeah.
the real dilly then, wasn't it?
I guess so.
Yes.
Hey.
Break out your story on that. I want to hear all about it. Or maybe
And
I just did.
Well,
I don't want to hear about it now.
Oh, you just said. Oh.
Well, I said that a while ago.
Oh.
In the next couple of seconds, I want to hear about that, Terry. But I don't want to get a little behind too far too early. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes. So have it like on the top of your pile is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, I
Your
can do that.
pile. Oh crap.
Gotcha.
Yes. The T-Man.
What time is it?
It's music news with Super Sam.
Hold up.
Seattle.
I watched the Say My Super Sweet 16 last night.
You watched it again?
What's it
Again,
called?
my
Is that what it's called?
Super
Yeah.
Sweet 16.
That seems like it shouldn't be the name. Gotta come up with something better than that. But the show is great.
What, bitchy 16-year-old girls get everything?
That's pretty much it. Yes. Like the name of that other show should be Laguna Bitch. We'll do our own spin-off on that. And it was the same one I watched the other day where the girl gets a BMW at the end, and she tells her friend that she's kind of stealing her thunder when they have flown to Vegas, Terry, to get her Sweet 16 dress. I love when they get on Learjets. They get on little private planes to go get their Sweet 16 dresses.
Right.
That's the way I would do it.
Oh, sure.
And then she tells her friend that she shouldn't be looking at those dresses because she really can't afford them anyway.
That's nice.
That's the one I watched again last night.
Awful.
Yeah!
Terrible. Parents should be ashamed.
She fails her written driver's test.
Yep. And
by one question.
were you rooting inside for her to fail?
Well, I was rooting for her to pretty much just turn into a pumpkin the whole time. Back into the pumpkin that she was, like, basically a year or two earlier before she got adopted by those weird parents and that dad that obviously wants to molest her.
Wow.
Terry.
Well,
Fails the test and give her a car anyway?
Yeah, if she failed the test. She had no license, and yet the car rolls out at the Sweet 16 party. That's the way a dad shows his love, Stephen. I hope you're aware of that and prepared to show your love to little Benny Kilbreath.
little Benny Kilbreath.
Even though he doesn't have a license, you should be rolling out the car day number one in his life.
We got him one already.
So he jumps up and down, fresh out of the womb.
Right?
Did you keep the Volvo for him?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be the sidecar for him.
There you go. The sidecar. I don't even know what that means.
The extra car.
Okay, that's nice.
The Matchbox car.
What else, Terry? I want to hear about the Britney
Do you wanna
Spears
hear
baby,
about
baby. Britney Spears had a baby.
She did. Apparently, they arrived at the hospital around 6 o'clock in the morning.
When?
When was it? Well, yesterday. Yeah.
All right. Well, didn't those British tabloids that you always make fun of report that before anybody?
Well, yeah, they said that she had gone into the hospital, but again, her publicist came out and said, well, she's not in the hospital anymore. That doesn't mean she didn't go back
she might have gone home for a second.
Right, and then went back, and which is what I'm sure happened. So, but
might have gone home for a little couple hours, get a frosty beverage, and then head on back to the hospital because she was still feeling some weird things.
Right.
And then before you know it, C-section.
C-section.
And then out comes the Britney baby.
Yeah, little boy. And this is what they named him.
Kevin Federline's not nervous, obviously, because he's been through this 100 times.
Yeah. This is maybe what, number 3 for him?
Number 3 for Kevin Federline. Number 1 for Britney Spears, which the question now becomes, does that immediately make her a MILF? But we'll address that later. What's the name of the baby, Terry?
Now, this is according to Us Weekly, and it's not confirmed, but supposedly his name is Preston Michael Spears Federline.
Wow, so he's got the hyphenated name already.
Yeah.
One day old, and he's got the hyphenated name.
Yeah, which really makes no sense to me.
Well, Terry, it's the new way of living, baby.
Yeah, but I mean...
Hey, you got to roll with the times, baby. A lot of young kids, and especially babies, are going with the hyphenated names before they even get going in life, Terry.
Well, we can...
You are Terry Free Elliott, and you didn't give your kids, the new babies, the last name of Free Elliott?
No. I didn't hyphenate. They took their dad's name.
They took their dad's name.
Right, which is what
because you're not selfish like that.
Well,
you didn't need your name to be in their formal given name for you to feel special and important.
No.
Well, Britney Spears wanted that damn name of hers in there.
Well, you know what's interesting?
If anything, they were going to chuck the Federline name.
Yeah, the kid wants it too, by the way.
Yes, the kid could use that last name in there.
Yeah, he's going to draw,
If there was any discussion, it was to keep or dump Federline.
Right. Well, they could just call him PMS Federline.
Oh, jeez. Wow. Let me see. Preston Michael Spears, yes.
Wow.
PMS
Federline.
That's a very good line.
There you go.
Wow. Your team of writers work on that one?
Yes, they did.
Right, Darius is funnier than we thought.
PMS Federline, Stephen.
That's great.
Yes.
Maybe there's something to that.
Preston is his name.
Preston, yes. Preston Michael.
Preston, well, the Michael, I mean, how many people going to know?
Yeah, they'll just call him Preston Spears
Who knows
Federline.
whose middle name?
Right.
I mean, Kendall sitting back there, I don't know if she has a middle name. I wouldn't be able to tell you to save my life, Terry.
Oh, I thought Doll was her middle name.
Oh, jeez. Is that your middle name, Doll? Okay. What's your middle name?
Elizabeth.
Oh, nobody cares.
It'll be Preston R. Spears Federline.
Oh, jeez.
What?
It'll be Preston Spears Federline.
Yes.
That's his name,
Yes.
according to you, Us Weekly. Preston.
Yes.
Is there some other...
London is supposedly...
I didn't even ask the question. How'd you know what I was going to ask? Could read my mind now?
Well, I'm assuming, since we're talking names...
I was going to ask you if there's some other media outlets reporting on any other names that may have been given to this child, and you knew exactly what I was going to say before I even damn said it.
Well, sorry.
That's getting scary.
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, I retire.
Well, you guys are like Penn and Teller.
Man.
You should go on the road and do magic.
You just answered my question before I even said it.
Scary.
Have we been together that long?
Looks like it.
Man. You gotta stop having sex, Dad. It's getting crazy.
But it's so good.
Oh, jeez. Well, what do you expect? Anyhow. So that was my question. Is there any other media outlets reporting that the child has a different name other than Preston? And somebody's reporting that the name is London?
Yes, because...
Who's saying the name is London, Preston, Michael, Spears, Federline?
They just say London. Well, it doesn't give me the exact... source, but there is another
somebody's
media.
reporting that the name is
tabloid report. Yeah.
Somebody's saying it's not Preston, it's London.
Yes, because that is the city they fell in love with.
Oh, jeez.
Love in.
Oh, well.
Well, and with.
Got it. If you have your choice of names, Hopscotch, you either got to go with Preston or London.
What?
Do you go with Preston or London?
Preston it is.
Oh, jeez!
Preston's a good name.
Preston's very good.
It's a good thing they didn't fall in love in Milwaukee.
Wow. Milwaukee Spears Federline.
He'd be Milwaukee's best.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Sure.
That'd be the middle name. Wow.
That's how he was conceived, probably.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, and by the way, can I give you a little side note on Britney here?
Yes.
Today is the official launch of Britney's new perfume, Fantasy.
Oh, well,
Britney
don't
Spears.
pretend like I didn't know that, Terry. I'm already pretty much 1 foot out the door, lined up to go to the department store.
So this whole baby thing is just a promotion for that.
That's right. Just a great novelty to kick off the big old perfume line launch.
Right.
Shameless.
Preston Spears Federline will be the first to put it behind his ears.
Right.
He'll be there at the counter.
You're my fantasy, Preston.
Preston or London? Yeah, I'm sorry. I hate to be unanimous here, but I got to go Preston, Terry.
I agree.
Yes. Unless my nickname is Werewolf's Inn, I'm not going with London. Dun, 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 dun. All right, anyhow.
And by the way, we all know that she's early. She was actually due next month.
So she was 3 to 4 weeks early.
3 to 4 weeks early, something like that.
So it could be considered a preemie.
Could be, but, we'll have to wait to...
I said a preemie.
Preemie.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's really not necessary. So, Britney
That's kind of
Spears,
exciting,
from Mouseketeer
Yeah.
to Mamala.
Yes. But, like you said, she had a C-section, so it's going to be tough for her to lose that extra poundage, man.
She gained 55 pounds.
Whoa.
They had to cut that big belly open, baby,
Boy.
with all that extra French fry flesh.
That's how they do it?
Yeah.
Oh, they slice you, baby.
Oh,
I was right there watching the blood fly in every direction.
They numb you from the waist on down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do that on the weekends.
Yeah. And coincidentally, he also numbed himself in the waist down up.
He's just numb.
He's a damn just numbed weekend man.
Comfortably numb.
Good to know. That's very exciting for
It is. Congratulations.
Brittany and Kevin.
What are we
I'm sure.
sending 'em?
I'm sure they hear your applause right now.
Yeah.
We're sending them something. I'm sure.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Find something in the prize closet for them.
Right.
Who's Kevin going to get pregnant next, I wonder?
Oh!
Jeez.
Wow.
Stephen, maybe if you write him a nice enough letter, you can get his attention.
Wow.
Sounds like you're pretty curious.
Yeah. I don't think he's the perfect man for her. But
Oh.
Of all the names that these stars have chosen for their children lately, the Apples,
Yeah.
the Cocos,
Yeah.
and some of the others, I don't mind Preston at all.
No.
It's kind of a little bit stuffy and pompous. Mm-hmm. It's got a little of that air of being just obnoxious.
Right.
Preston, collar up in the country club,
Yeah, exactly.
but still, it's manageable.
But he knows where he came from. He'll still like Cheetos and smoke Carlton.
Mm-hmm. He knows who his daddy is.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
all that matters. The T-Man.
What time is it?
it's
Live from Jacksonville, Florida, Terry, where she continues to offer her body to the most poetic emailer. It's Everybody's favorite Polish bundle of love.
Sure.
It
Not
is
that way.
Marie.
Not
Everybody's
twist things
favorite.
around.
Hey Terry, how many Maries does it take? How many Maries does it take to screw on her wig?
I don't know.
Ah,
Oh, shut up.
Oh,
my
hey.
God.
smile when you say that. Good morning there, Marie.
Good morning, sweetie.
Why, you didn't like that intro? You don't like to have it known that you're offering your body to the most scintillating emails that come in with the biggest schlongs that have come along in attachment form on those emails?
No, I only had sex with one man.
And we all know she's
Wait.
very picky.
She only had sex with one stranger
ironic.
who had the biggest schlong that was sent by attachment.
No, it wasn't bad. No, it's not bad.
It
not
wasn't
bad.
all about
Okay, so that's over. That was an experience.
No. Sex was great, and no, he had to leave because
I
of
know.
the Hurricane Katrina.
Oh, jeez.
All the ships had to leave
Karina,
Mayport. So they're in Virginia now,
Yes.
and they're coming back at the end of September.
But-
so it's an irony from God, you
Oh,
know.
jeez.
Gives me something for a little
Yes,
bit.
I'm sure the Lord
and
was
then
very
he's
much
like,
in tune with you putting your picture on the internet topless and making sure you got laid. I'm sure that was a big factor in his creations.
It's actually in the
Made me feel
Bible.
good because I got a lot of attention, and
Okay.
men were really impressed.
But that's that's a closed chapter in your life, never to be revisited. You're never going to conduct yourself in that way again, or is it just a matter of time before those topless pictures of Polish Marie go back on the internet and you're offering your body to the best emailer with the biggest schlong attachment that comes in?
But she doesn't want
I
just
don't
strong
know.
pictures.
You don't know the answer to that question.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'll wait till the end of September. When
Oh, you get horny at the end of September.
But Duke comes back, so now she'll be able to really,
So
He's coming
He's
back.
coming back,
at
so
the-
her
in
sex
couple
toy
weeks.
will be back in town.
So your thinking is that when he comes back, he's as dying to get a hold of you again as you are to him.
Well, we keep in contact.
Oui,
He
oui.
misses me.
All of a sudden, she turned French.
That if she's letting one go. Marie,
Yes.
have you any indication that when he comes back, he's as dying to jump aboard your body again as he was the
Oh,
first?
yeah.
Oh.
What do you think?
So you'll hold out till the end of September until he
Oh,
returns.
yeah, I have to. I just don't, I don't have sex with just anyone. Come on
Okay,
now.
so he's your new friend with benefits, and he brings you the ruckus like it's never been brought to you before.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she won't have to invest in batteries anymore.
She gets...
I know.
Oh, she's a great one, Terry. That's every woman's hope, I'm sure. So they no longer have to go back to Bartell's to buy themselves a package of batteries.
That is grueling.
Or Costco for the big,
Yeah, go
huge
to
bag.
Costco for the big bag.
And every checkout stand worker knows why you're buying the big D batteries, Marie. Don't think you're fooling anyone.
Flashlights.
Oh, actually, it's just triple A's or something. No, double
Wow.
A.
So he's going to come back to Jacksonville end of September, and
Yes.
he's going to sex you up like you need to be sexed up.
Yeah, I will be sexed up again.
Yes. I hope there isn't some big end of September disappointment for you.
Well, if it is, then, I'll take it. I mean, I take one day at a time,
She'll take
and
it,
I take
Tina.
whatever life brings me. So,
right, whatever. Blah, blah,
if
blah.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
the end, then shut up. If it's gonna be the end, then I just
Wow.
at least had couple of weeks of the best time of my life.
You had a couple of weeks of big-time rocket sex, and
I know.
that's good enough for you.
Rocket sex.
Hey, well, nobody can take it away from me.
But obviously, no one can take that memory away, that's for sure, Terry. You can't steal a memory.
No, that's
it's,
true.
it's attached there like the wig.
Even if...
Good adhesive.
No, you could steal the wig.
Shut up
but
with the wig.
even
Oh, my
if,
God.
even if you're armed, Terry, with the most dangerous weaponry, you cannot steal a great memory. That's
No,
one of
that's true.
It's one of the beauties of life.
Yes.
Marie has a great memory of being flipped like a cheese omelet by this guy that had a big schlong
Yes.
and was a stranger only for a few minutes. And she'll be able to carry that memory around wherever she goes.
Oh, yeah.
Now, but
Until the next time.
my wonder is,
Yes.
is this guy as desiring to get back together with Marie as apparently she seems to be with him? My quick thought on that is no. But
Well,
if he's not,
We will see.
Oh,
We will see.
if he's not,
Yes.
does Marie succumb to the needs and the desires of her lower extremities and put her picture topless back on the internet for those strangers out there to enjoy and do their best to try to win over? Is that process begin again for Marie? I think the answer to that is
No,
a
I'll do-
resounding
No,
yes.
I'll do something else. I'll just come back to Seattle.
Wow, don't threaten us now.
There you go.
Now, Hotshot, did you ever get the pictures? Because I was going to ask you what you
How
thought.
many pictures I was supposed to see?
I never sent you those pictures?
No.
Oh, my goodness.
But I was going to
Well,
say,
you were going to do it that day.
I swear to you that I have no reason not to send you the pictures other than I keep forgetting every time I go home. I will send you the pictures. It's not like I'm keeping them for myself. He gives me this look. Look, the thing is, he gives me this look.
I have people actually emailing me from my website,
Right.
which should actually be on your front page of yours.
Well, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Send
Send
Hopscotch a picture of you topless, so I don't have to worry about it when I go home, and I don't have to get these looks like I'm trying to hide pictures that I'm reluctant to send him because I want to enjoy them all for myself. I don't need that look in here.
I'll send it to Hotshot when I come back home. That will be the evening.
Oh, wait. So you're telling us your return to Seattle hinges on whether this big schlong guy comes back into your life and starts doing you again? Is that the deal?
If that changes in any way, if that ends, then I'm coming back to Seattle.
Wow. So that's that's what's all hanging in the balance there. If this guy comes back and is dying for Marie to go another few laps around the track, she's going to stay in Florida. But if he doesn't, or if he does come back and has no interest, or he doesn't come back at all, then Marie's going to pack up and move back to Seattle.
Lucky us.
Oh, I'm torn on what to root for.
your whole life depends on a schlong.
Mm-hmm. She's letting her whole...
Marie, shame on you.
Here she is, an adult, advanced woman, Terry, as far as her age is concerned. And she's letting her whole future just ride on this guy's decision. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised.
This guy has such an impact that he holds the keys to your future in his hand?
Well,
why? Because he's got a big dick? Wow. Is that what it's all about,
that
Brady?
is the key. That is the key.
Oh, my God, you're just speculating.
I didn't realize the power of the big dick, Terry.
I guess not.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh, wait. Yes, I did a long time ago. And I realized it wasn't in my cars. Anyhow, Marie.
Yeah, no one's moving for me.
Yes.
Yes.
You're a fascinating woman.
What?
Not really. And we love hearing from you. I want you to keep us posted as far as where we stand in this potential move back to Seattle.
I want to move
You want to move anyway? Is that what you said?
here, but
Huh?
I wanted to move back anyway.
Oh.
This was keeping me a little bit back, you know?
Unbelievable.
A little bit. Yeah, not a little bit.
So in other words, we could take from that she would be here already.
Oh, wow.
If not for her hanging around, waiting for Big Schlong Boy to come riding back into town.
Big schlong boy.
Swinging it around saying, come on, Marie.
It's so sexy. You don't understand.
Wow, she's purring thinking about him, Terry.
Easy, sissy.
Man.
She's not going to be able to wait till he gets back.
And he's never coming back, by the way.
I the build. The connection is really bad.
Wait,
I gotta go, but
all right, just tell me real quickly. What date is he scheduled to return back to your town?
September 27th.
The 27th.
Oh.
September 27th.
Yes.
Which is a good, still,
What,
it's
3
almost 2 weeks. 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
Less than 2 weeks.
All right.
About 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow. Even my VJ's starting to tingle thinking about it.
Wow.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't have one.
Oh, goodness.
All right. Well, that's very exciting, Marie.
I know.
Yes.
It's going to be a sad day for her.
Oh, geez. Steven's predicting you slipping into a deep depression and/or funk
No kidding.
when the 27th rolls around and your phone is not blowing up.
Oh my God! Don't even.
Just pack up and come on home,
Yeah, I think you
Marie,
probably
okay?
should.
Wait a minute. Where is he again now that he's not coming home till the 27th? What is he doing?
He's on the ship.
He's on the ship.
He's on the one of the aircraft carrier.
He's a military.
I've used that one too.
So he's only on the aircraft carrier for less than a month.
Hey, I'm glad I was able to have sex with you. Now you're not gonna be able to reach me for about 3 months because I'm gonna be on the ship.
I don't know anything about it. When the hurricane approaches the base, all the ships have to leave the base.
Ah,
man, hurricane came in the nick of time for him, huh?
They're in Virginia now.
All right, he's in Virginia now.
Does he call you from Virginia?
Yeah.
He's called you. He's called you.
I didn't know that.
Big boy.
Wait, he's really called you out at sea, Marie?
From the ship, yeah. He called me. So let me know about all this stuff going on.
What did he say when he called you?
When he called me, he said they were in Virginia, and everything got delayed because of Hurricane Katrina, and other ships had to go and help out there. So
that's small talk. I mean, if you're calling from the ship and you're talking to the woman you're dying to have sex with, you're talking major graphic sex stuff.
Well,
I can't wait to take another bite out of your apple ass. I can't.
But it's probably kind of tough because I mean, it's not that
got a bunch of
big.
sailor boys around.
I mean, it can't be all really descriptive.
Sailor boys.
All right, Marie, your story is a little sketchy, but still, we know it's true, so we're not accusing you of lying. We just think you're a little warped. But that's all right.
But good that he's calling, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm glad it took nude pictures to put on the internet to find true love.
That's what I'm not convinced of, that he's calling from the ship. You swear on something important that he's calling you from the ship?
Well, she thinks he is.
I checked with other people. They left.
They left?
I gotta go.
Okay. All right. Bye.
It's a no cell phone policy at Alcoholics Anonymous meetings. I get in big trouble.
Why all of a sudden she's starting to whisper? I thought she was like at home or something.
I think she may have been at work.
The enemy's right on my doorstep. I gotta go.
Wow.
In the middle of a wig fitting.
Wig fitting.
Is this what you have to look forward to when you hit 55?
And single? Oh my gosh.
Are you gonna be wigging it at 55, Terry?
No.
Her boobs are 55?
Yeah.
Ah, you can keep the pics.
Oh, geez. Her boobs, I'll be honest. I'll tell you this. They don't look 55 when you see her without her head in these pictures.
Not a day over 50?
They don't look a day over 42.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
But they're hers, right?
Yeah, they're hers. I mean, I can't
see her head,
I can't confirm that they're hers. Only the Raymond could do that. But I have never seen her breasts in real life other than under a shirt.
Oh my god.
Might be worth bringing them back just to double check.
Oh, yeah, these are definitely them.
I don't know if she's the type to put fake breasts that she's alleging are hers on the internet.
She's not.
She's not the type. She happens to be an older lady with some nice breasts.
Right.
It's a good stroke of luck that nature provided her, and she's playing it for all it's worth.
And she's getting results.
It's amazing what nice breasts will allow you to overlook. Wigs, weird personalities,
awful annoying voice.
Awful annoying voices. Mm-hmm. It's all about the breasts, baby.
Guess so.
There it is.
The T-Man.
You're 93.
Oh my God! This is your last week to spin. Gon' play with it, gon' play with it, gon' play with it, gon' play with it, gon' play with it. Work that rim, go girl. Qualify at 72418 for your chance to spin the rim at Global this Saturday.
I will win that $93,000, baby.
I'm about to be rich! Seattle's #1 hit music station, Q93.
What time is it?
It's music news with Super Sam.
Hold up! Seattle, it's Super Sam back again with more music news. The 1994 unsolved shooting in New York involving Tupac has been reopened to see if the shooting was somehow connected to Shakur's death in 1996 in Las Vegas. Representatives for the U.S. attorney in the case were unavailable to comment due to the pending investigation. In other news, the assets of Suge Knight were frozen by an L.A. judge after a jailed drug dealer claimed he's owed half a multi-million-dollar award ruled against Knight earlier this year. Michael Harris said he provided $1.5 million in 1991 to Knight for death row while serving a 28-year jail bid. Music news is brought to you by Lake Washington Technical College.
Cube 93.
Yes.
A warning tonight for men who drink beer. A new study found that men who drink more than a case of beer a week have a 45% greater risk for developing an irregular heartbeat. That's known as atrial fibrillation. It can lead to a greater chance of stroke.
A case of beer a week, Terry. What if you drink like one beer on Monday, one on Wednesday, and then like 22 on Friday? Does that qualify as a case of beer a week?
Yes.
Anything that equals 24 beers in the course of a week would be a case of beer a week.
I would say so.
Our friend Dumpy's got to worry because a case of beer every 2 nights pretty much, right?
Probably. The maximum 3 nights.
Yeah, he exceeds that, I'm sure.
A case of beer is 24 beers?
Yes.
Yeah. A regular heartbeat, is there anything to really worry about?
Well, obviously.
Might be irregular.
What if it's irregular? My bowels are irregular. It never stopped me from doing anything, Terry.
Like they say, heart problems.
How do you know if your heart's doing something irregular?
Well, you're supposed to go get checked once a year. You know how that
is that
health
right?
Check, and then the doctor can let you know.
Okay.
You'd feel it if it.
Irregular, schmegular. Give me a Bud Light.
Ain't stopping him.
And a cigarette.
Yes.
Didn't cancer not stop him from all of that? Didn't he have a scare of that?
Well, he had a little speck on his lungs, yes, and it stopped him from smoking for about a week and a half.
Really? Wow.
Now he's back to lighting up and putting them back.
Woohoo.
If you could have a speck on your lungs, might as well have a regular heartbeat.
Might as well.
Let him race to the finish.
Right. What's the difference?
Yes.
Going anyway.
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
We all got to go sometime. Well, that is, I guess, something to be aware of, that a case of beer a week could lead to an irregular heartbeat, Terry.
Yes.
I don't know how the heart is counting your beers, but apparently it's got a little clicker in there. Up, you went to 24 this week. You're in trouble.
Watch this.
Watch what we do now. All right, so we're aware of that.
Right.
We're also aware that Kendall here in the studio this morning, she's supposed to be in class at the University of Arizona, but she's using that my great-grandmother died little note.
Right.
Oh, but I think we shouldn't tease about that because we have to believe that her great-grandmother did, in fact, die. I think it's very impressive to have a great-grandmother at age 20.
I know.
But that is the case? That's what you're telling us?
Yes, that is.
Is there a funeral coming up?
Yeah, on Friday.
Well, that'll be tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
You're right. And then you go back to school over the weekend, or what?
I fly back at 6 o'clock tomorrow night.
But you were always, over the past 2 weeks, talking about finding a reason to come back to hang out. And, well, I mean, I hate to think that you sent bad vibes to anyone, but now you're home.
It just worked out.
Oh, geez. Well, I wouldn't say that.
Well, I mean, it just so happened that I...
Were you close with your great-grandmother?
Uh-huh. Well, not so much after the last 3 years. She wasn't really doing well, so...
Oh, she's been sick for a while.
Yeah.
So sometimes a passing is almost a blessing.
Yeah, she wasn't very
happy. All right, whatever. Anyhow, she was suffering?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a shame. Well, I'm glad you're here nonetheless for the day that you are.
Why are you going back so soon?
But...
because I want to get back to school.
Oh, she was complaining during the break that she has a dance coming up, Terry. You know, one of them sorority dances where the girls go friggity.
Wow.
It's a sorority dance, right?
Yeah.
It's like a date dance?
Uh-huh.
All right. And she doesn't have her date lined up because her boyfriend is not allowed to go with her to this dance. The fact that she still has a boyfriend to me is startling.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially after she explained to us via the phone lines from the University of Arizona through tears just a mere couple of weeks ago, Terry.
Right.
That she found a condom, an unaccounted for condom, lying there in his bathroom. What's the difference if it's a wrapper or a condom? I mean, the wrapper, it's easy to put together the equation that says the wrapper contained a condom at one point, right or wrong?
Oh, you can buy just the wrapper.
Yeah.
It's like he said that to her. Oh, it's just a wrapper, baby. No problem.
It's just a wrapper. There's nothing inside.
I bought a box of wrappers.
I buy the empty ones.
Yeah.
Because I don't need to have condoms because I have you.
Like, look at all these empty gum wrappers. Nothing in them.
Oh, my God.
I mean, listen to you making excuses for him. No, it's just a wrapper.
No, because it was the roommates. It wasn't...
Yeah, whatever. I would have died for a girlfriend like her, Terry.
Wow.
Making excuses for him.
I'm with him all the time. There would be no opportunity.
Whatever. You told us there was an opportunity. You weren't there that particular weekend, and all of a sudden you come back to the joint, his apartment, and there in his bathroom was a condom wrapper.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, of course you do.
You're not there now.
It's
You're
disappointing,
here.
Yeah, how many
So,
condom
what's
wrappers
going on
how many
now?
condom wrappers is he sweeping off the floor right now? Make sure, I'm not going to make that mistake again.
Yeah, exactly.
How many?
0.
He's calling up everyone he's ever known. Yeah, her great-grandmother died. It's a big time.
He's got to go borrow the leaf blower from the custodian to blow all the condom wrappers out of the bathroom.
Yeah, so I hear he's calling in a landscaper crew to take care of everything.
I bet if we called his apartment now, I'll send you here.
Well, that's beside the point. She said to us during the break she can't go with her boyfriend to this dance because he's going to be on the road traveling to play college football with his Pac-10 football team.
Right.
He is going to be out of commission for that particular weekend because he has a spot on the bench reserved to sit on during a game between Arizona and Cal. Is that it?
Yeah.
Arizona and Cal will be playing that weekend, and he has to ride the pine and can't attend that dance of hers. So she, instead of just sitting this dance out, wants to have a different date. Is that right? Is that okay with your boyfriend? He doesn't mind that?
No, he doesn't want me to have another date. He wants me to just go with the girls, but...
Well, then why were you complaining during the last break here, talking about how you need a date?
Well, because I want one. I don't care if he doesn't want me to have one.
Because I don't care if you want to have one.
But I just need to find an acceptable date that won't...
An acceptable date.
What's an acceptable date? Someone that
he isn't like
feeling threatened by.
Yeah, or like upset that.
Obviously, Pasty Dave's your man.
No, you guys should all come down.
Or is Pasty Dave your man? Or is Pasty
Mr.
Dave
Innocent in there?
Maybe he's just the type to look as innocent as a virgin at 28 should look, Terry.
Right.
But at the end of the night, he's holding Kendall down by the throat. So you come in every morning at 4:30 teasing me.
Rips off the glasses and
rips off more than that, Terry.
Well, if the glasses come off, that's big.
My question basically is that I'm trying to explain to you
is Pasty a rapist?
Who is Pasty Dave?
Okay.
Would the real Pasty Dave please step up? So even though he was my first thought as far as a non-threatening date for you, Kendall, I wonder if that's actually the case.
Ooh.
Come on, dude. I'm a nice guy.
Just ask Sissy Sisterson.
Who looks more non-threatening than me? So Pasty Dave was able to fly down because Cube 93 paid for it to take you to this sorority dance. Would that be what you're looking for in a non-threatening date, or that's not what you had in mind?
I would love that.
You would love that. Wow.
Now, can you smoke at these dances? That's a deal breaker. I need to know early.
Probably outside on the veranda.
Okay, that'll work. All right, I'm in.
Pasty, what's the night of this dance?
October 9th, maybe?
You don't even know the night?
Well, I mean, it's in my planner. It's at home.
It's in my planner. Pasty.
Yeah.
Does this sound like the night of all nights for you? Do you have October 9th free and clear on your planner?
I'm checking now. October 9th is a Sunday night.
Oh,
okay,
geez.
maybe it's the 8th? We can check the football schedule. That's how we know.
Okay, right.
It's probably the 8th.
Okay. So what happens at these sorority dances? Girls screw around or what?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. You pre-party like 2 hours before, get on the buses, go to an
Really?
Get on the buses?
So these dudes who are the dates of your sorority sisters like diving right on them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. Yeah,
They're getting on.
Yeah. We've had a couple instances in date bathrooms where girls have gotten in major trouble.
Wait, I'm not following you here. They're having sex in bathrooms. And then what
We
happens?
had that happen.
How do they get in major trouble? What does that mean?
Well, you get sent to
'Cause they get pregnant?
standards. Well,
Oh,
if people find out, you get sent to standards, which
What's
is like
standard? They ridicule you in front of all your sisters and tell you what a slut you are?
well, like 10 girls that are supposed to have high morals sit.
The high moral crew of the sorority ridicules you for being the sluts of the sorority.
You get called to standards, and you have to go and sit in front of them.
Yes.
And they go, like, we've noticed that your actions are not upholding the standards of our sorority, and you're going to have to change those behaviors, blah, 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 blah.
And then the girl looks back to those girls and say, no, you change your behaviors, you
prudish girl.
Yeah. That's
So
what I would do.
Are you part of the standard
Yeah, you'd
board?
think she would be.
No.
How come you're not part of the standard board?
I don't know.
Because they see
they have to
you.
meet every Monday night after chapter, and I like to get out of there.
They know you're a closet slut. Well, I'm just trying to figure out the reason why she's not part of standard, Terry.
I know.
You elect yourself, and you go through a process of, like, you have to apply. You get elected to it. And I've never applied.
All right, so you are very much needing to go to this dance. You feel like even though your boyfriend is going to be on the bench at the Cal Arizona game, you still, despite his absence, want to be an active part of this dance as far as having a date, going, having a good time, getting your drink on, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Where would
sorry.
Oh, where would your buddy Pasty sleep?
Oh, wow. Well, he can't really sleep at the sorority. I don't know. We could get a hotel
Sleep in
room.
Matt's room.
Yeah. Well, we have a guest bedroom.
With all
at the
those
house,
condom
so-
wrappers he has to dodge to get to the bed? He doesn't need that.
Yeah, wait till I take off my condom wrappers. Oh, boy, definitely no room.
Matt has a pretty good excuse for not going to this dance. I mean, you're kind of going outside of your relationship here, you know.
Well, I'm not going
What
to
relationship does she really?
Fun.
What kind of relationship does she have? She knows that. Finds condom wrappers in the bathroom.
Oh
knows deep in her heart of hearts, Terry, that the dude is cheating on her. She's got a hack, ride the pine boyfriend who's cheating on her, Terry.
Somebody needs to hand out the Gatorade.
You really don't think he was cheating on you?
I really don't.
You called us in hysterics.
Well, because I was
2 weeks
upset,
ago.
You know, when you just... I don't know.
Your first instinct, this is a T-Man rule, by the way, your first instinct is always the correct one. Yeah. You could talk yourself into anything after that. But your first instinct was to call us with tears in your eyes because you had found a condom wrapper on your boyfriend's bathroom floor, and your initial impression was that he was cheating on you, and there was no other explanation you could come up with. Now here we are 2 weeks later, and you're coming up with every excuse under the sun as to why that condom wrapper could have been on the floor. Oh, it was his roommate's. His roommate has his own bathroom, by the way, but his condom wrapper just kind of danced over to her.
This way and knocked on the door and said, "Can I lay here on the new carpet that you just purchased?"
To her boyfriend's bathroom. Is that what you want us to believe? That he's clear and innocent of all charges now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like laughable to her.
Well,
She knows it's laughable.
Oh, my goodness. Kendall.
You're laughing
Kendall.
hearing this. I want to hear your explanation as to why you still call him boyfriend. Is it okay to have a boyfriend who cheats on you? Is that what you're basically telling? If you're telling us that, then at least I'll understand this. Oh, T-Man, I'll have a boyfriend that cheats on me because I'm young and we're not married yet. And if he wants to get his freak on with some other girl behind my back, I can basically look the other way on that. If that's what you're telling me, then I'm able to forget about this. But if you're telling me that you've talked yourself into the fact that he didn't cheat on you, I mean, come on. Now, what is it?
well, you can only believe what you're told if you're not in the situation. And if you choose to forgive someone, then you have to do so completely. You can't just... I don't know.
So he gave you an explanation that you saw as reasonable, and you still do. And you've decided that that's the way you're going to approach it. That's the way you see it now. And that's the way you're going to move forward, with that notion of him being completely innocent.
Yeah, I guess.
Wow, she's a forgiving soul.
Yeah, as I said, Terry, I'd have died for a girlfriend like her back in the day.
Yeah.
Unconditional love. Go ahead,
Yes.
honey. Walk all over me.
Well, if I have solid proof, or if I find another... I don't know.
What kind of solid proof do
If
you
you
need?
find another one.
If I find one more condom wrapper, you're in big trouble.
Yeah.
What was his excuse again? I'm sorry, I forgot what he said was the reason for it.
Well, he
It was
said
his-
that Garen probably just came in the bathroom.
And Garen is his roommate.
Yeah, that he probably just came in, found it, and then walked back to his room or something. He was out. I don't know.
What? Maybe.
What?
I don't know.
Maybe Garen and your boyfriend.
Hey.
Whoa.
Oh, just anyway.
Booyah.
Booyah.
I think it's safe to say Kendall won't be working for CSI anytime soon. Huh?
All right. She needs a date, Terry.
She does need a date.
And I don't see Pasty Day flying down to the U of A.
Nah.
Because he wouldn't want to? Or?
I don't know if he'd want to, and even if he did, would do
Hey,
it.
so what's your name?
Yeah, tell me.
What's your major?
Pasty, you don't
What
see
do
yourself.
you do?
Let's be honest. You don't see yourself getting on a plane in a few weeks and headed down to Arizona to go to a dance.
Nah.
Nah.
Really?
Well, I mean, what am I going to do? I mean, I got...
Really? God, if I was single, why wouldn't you want to go down there
To go
and
to a
party?
sorority dance?
Well,
What are you going to do?
Well, because that's not ever been appealing to me. You know, the mindless hookups on the weekend
Mindless
party.
hookup.
Well, with Kendall.
Maybe
But
it
tell me
wouldn't-
about Garen.
Wow. How about Stephen accusing Pasty
Wow.
of being a homo sapien?
Careful,
If a guy like Steven
Steven.
questions your manhood, you gotta regroup.
I think that would be fun for you, though. I think you would like it. Dave.
Pasty, a case could be made that you could go to the sorority dance and meet, knowing that you're with Kendall as a friend, and meet
Right.
someone else
Oh,
that
yeah.
wouldn't be a mindless hookup, but could be someone you could keep in touch with, and before you know it, she turns into the girlfriend. Before you know it, you
It's a
decide
blossoming romance.
to devote yourself to each other's, and that's what you've been waiting for all your life, and then finally you lose your virginity, and you get married. I mean, you can't rule that out as a potential possibility. Now, I mean, it's the longest shot in the world, Terry, especially considering Kendall's slutty friends.
But I'm sure Kendall has at least one pretty innocent girlfriend, at least one.
Are there a collection of real, true, aside from what you try to portray, true innocent girls in your sorority that actually are the wholesome and pure type that Pasty claims that he's looking for?
Yeah, there are a lot of really innocent girls.
So your sorority has just a collection of all types, is what you're saying?
Exactly. We have the raging sluts to them.
Now tell me more about these raging sluts in your sorority.
Sluts, they're raging.
Now I'm kind of curious.
Would you
all of a sudden, I'm interested in getting on a plane and going down to Arizona.
Do you have dates?
How many raging sluts are we talking about in your sorority?
Well, with a collection.
How many girls are in your sorority?
173.
Wow. That's quite a few raging there.
Give me a ballpark estimate out of these 173 girls in your sorority. How many would you say are the true, out-and-out raging sluts? More or less than 17?
Maybe around 10 that are just out of control. Not like raging sluts, but like out of control. Blackout every night.
That's a good number. That's not a bad number, Terry.
10 out of
like 10 that are, out there. Because there's some that might be in the closet, you know what I mean? Like, have fun sometimes.
But the ones that don't care about their reputations, they just hook up all the time because they need a good day. I mean, you're talking about there's 10 of those in your sorority.
Just girls that are crazy, love to have fun, I guess. I don't know.
You need that, Terry. Pasty,
but then we also have
you're off the plane, Pasty.
Team Anne's on.
That's right.
Kendall's party plane.
Yeah.
Down to
Sounds
you.
like a great deal for a single dude.
Yeah.
There'd be 6 million people out there listening that would want to do it.
All right, 10 raging sluts. Now, to the complete opposite side of the spectrum, how many would you say are the opposite of the raging sluts? The one who are as pure as the driven snow. How many would you say of those exist in your sorority?
Oh, like probably 40.
40?
Well, one of my best friends is Mormon, and her boyfriend just went on his mission, and she's just completely like the good girl. I don't know, like perfect. And then
get on
they don't let you smoke in that religion.
Turn her life
she doesn't do
around.
anything.
Wow.
And then I don't know.
So there are a wide range of personality types in your sorority there.
Yeah. Pasty could find just what he's looking for.
Wow.
There's a little bit of everything. I think he needs to come down.
I guess
he could go grocery shopping.
Yeah. Pick the perfect girl.
There you go.
The perfect pie for Pasty.
All right, easy enough.
Pasty pie.
Yes.
He could knock on a few melons.
But this is okay. We all try. The conversation started because you feel like you have to go to this dance, and you do not want to go alone.
I'm going to the dance regardless.
Okay, but so you may go alone, and that would be okay with you.
Well, my roommate, I think, is going alone right now. She just got out of a 2.5-year relationship, and she doesn't really have a possibility. So if I end up going alone, I'll go with her. But I'd like to bring someone. It'd be fun.
Okay.
It's the
Where's the dance?
Well, I don't know. We get on buses and go somewhere.
It's like an undisclosed location?
Yeah.
It's a mystery.
Because they don't want people driving, so we only are allowed to go on the buses, so there's no drink.
So everyone gets blindfolded on the bus. Or knockout gas.
Well, you find out where you're going when you're driving there.
Pasty's got a lot of knockout gas at his disposal.
I guess you can put that canister away, my friend. I'm here.
Wow, how about that, Terry? They don't tell you where the location is, so
That's
you have no
crazy.
ability to drive there.
Well, that is good.
You
That's
get
good.
on a bus,
and you go.
Before you know it, you're at some spot that only a couple of girls in the sorority know about, right?
Yeah, I think the social chair and the president are the only two that
Yeah, social chair and the president.
Wow.
And nobody tries to find out? I guess there's no real reason.
There's no real reason.
Yeah, you have a ride.
You have a ride there, you have a ride back, and you're...
You got a ride back, and you got a ride during the dance in the bathroom. Wow, man. Kind of getting into this whole thing, Terry.
Yeah. 10 raging sluts at least. At least.
10 raging sluts.
I'm gonna open up a second restaurant, Terry, called 10 Raging Sluts.
And one ugly one.
Would you go to that one, Terry? I mean, you don't go to sport.
No, I know.
Kendall's been in my restaurant, haven't you?
I have.
Yes. I was there watching games during the big dance and saw her there, Terry. I was happy to see her there.
It's a great place. I had a lot of fun.
She enjoys a good plate of JoJo's.
Extra sauce.
All right, Kendall, I don't know how to help you. I don't think Pasty wants to go, and I don't know where this is going to lead. So you're pretty much still on your own as far as finding your date. And it's a very interesting scenario that you've developed for yourself with this hack boyfriend of yours, and now the whole to-do with this dance date of yours. I think it's very interesting. Yeah. I don't know what the hell you're doing.
2 years of college left, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Better start enjoying it.
Very good.
It's not surprising Pasty doesn't want to go. Just disappointing a little bit.
Extremely disappointing.
Pasty, she's saying you want to get on a plane and go. You have the spot secured next to her at this dance.
So then I got to start a long-distance relationship with somebody down in Arizona. It's just...
You don't have to do anything.
Well, I mean, that would be the reason for going.
Get out and experience the world like you obviously haven't seen it before, is pretty much the deal here.
You'd wow her and she'd transfer up here.
Mm-hmm. Wow her. Just come back with more knowledge about the world. That's always my hook, Terry, when it comes down to basically that or nothing.
Right.
I mean, you'd experience something, you'd see something that you haven't experienced before, man.
Sure.
I can pretty much guess that you haven't been in a room full of 170 girls, 10 of them as raging sluts as you get.
True, I haven't.
And 40 pure ones, and then the rest of them somewhere in between, baby. And that's for you to find out.
Right.
All right, he doesn't feel comfortable with it.
Spend the weekend with a bunch of women. Makes him uncomfortable.
Pasty doesn't feel comfortable in a lot of situations. He just feels comfortable in his underwear, smoking cigarettes, playing Halo at home. That's his comfort zone.
Is it a pool party or anything? I want to take my shirt off.
Is that what it's about? It's about a comfort level for you?
Not really. I do like my underwear playing Halo.
Halo. He doesn't just play Halo, Terry. He plays Palo.
Oh, baby.
All right, there it is.
Wow, disappointing.
Yes. You know better off than when we started this conversation.
When's Pasty going to leave the nest?
What about Vinny the Pooh over there?
Oh, we all know. Come on. He's got a girlfriend.
We all know what.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would go down and have fun, but
Vinny's married.
Please. Vinny, don't even get on the mic talking all big stuff.
Oh, jeez. So, Vinny, you don't have any pass to head on down to the U of A and go to the sorority dance? Is that what Terry's pretty much implying
well,
here?
she thinks if I go down there, I have to, by law, have to sleep with all the 10 raging sluts.
No,
she's saying, I'll tell you what she's saying. She's saying even if you don't have the ability to sleep with the 10 raging sluts, even if you guarantee that you wouldn't do that, you still don't have a pass to go down to the University of Arizona because this girl has you tied up so tight on a leash.
That's right.
Okay, if I went down there knowing that
you can't go down there is what Terry's saying.
That's right.
She's saying you're not allowed to go down there.
I can go down there.
No,
you weren't allowed to look at women.
Yeah, you can't even look at any woman at all.
You told us in New York you're not allowed to look at women because you have this girl.
I didn't say I couldn't look. It's just that I didn't look.
Right. Let me go home.
Difference.
I can't take this anymore. I'm going home to watch Laguna Beach.
Huge difference.
One's lamer than the next.
Yes. If I'm gonna talk about lame stuff, I might as well watch Laguna Beach.
Oh my gosh.
What were you telling us? You have 4 girls in your school that are cast members of Laguna Beach?
Laguna Beach.
Is that what you're saying?
Well, I think there's a couple people that from the cast that go to my school.
So. Go to your school.
Taylor Cole
I think I remember there being a couple of girls on the cast from Laguna Beach and that go to the University of Arizona.
Yeah. Wow.
Man.
No, everyone was so
Can you
excited.
tell those girls to get hotter? That's why I can't watch Laguna Beach here. The girls just aren't hot enough.
Well, we need to call the cast.
They were hotter in the first season. I can't deal with it.
Yeah?
I'll much rather watch, as I told you yesterday, my Super Sweet 16.
Right.
I mean, Andy Milanakis is hotter than the girls on this cast.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, he's a very hot guy, Terry.
Yeah, he is sexy.
Do you watch Laguna Beach? You good with it?
Yeah, I watch. I mean, I watch it occasionally.
I mean, I love drama. Don't get me wrong. I love to watch drama. It's not enough. That's not enough. First of all, the drama's not good enough, and the girls aren't hot enough, and I can't watch a half hour of it.
Okay. Well.
So I'm completely out now. I've officially signed off to and we may do our own spin-off here on the show called Laguna Bitch, Terry.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
I like that.
We're either going to do Laguna Bitch on this show, or we're going to do my super sweet sex fiend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so if you're a sex fiend out there,
oh boy,
email Pasty Dave now, and you can be the star of my super sweet sex fiend, unless you want to volunteer one of your raging sluts down there at the sorority.
I don't think they'd be into that.
They don't consider themselves raging sluts.
No.
Only Kendall considers them that.
What do you like better, Terry? A show on this program called Laguna Bitch, or my super sweet sex fiend?
Can we do both?
All right, how about neither? All right.
Sounds good.
The T-Man.
You're 93!
Terry.
Oh, yeah, T-Man.
Oh, dude, easy now. We played that cue to Kizzle.
We did.
You know that the clock is quickly approaching 0 hour for the Global Import and Domestic ACA show.
Yes.
Isn't it interesting how Kendall has found a way to come home this weekend so she can lay out a car or two?
Wow, Kendall.
In the Tacoma Dome for the Global Import and Domestic ACA show, too.
Wow. That's my car. Your boobs are denting it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's got some pretty big boobies over there, doesn't she, Terry?
Big boobies.
Oh, yeah. Do you wear the low-cut tops at college every day, or is it just a special treat for all of us here in the studio?
No,
because your boobs are just bursting to get out this morning.
Hello.
And you know they are. Oh, her answer is just a mere... Her answer is just a mere... That's what I was hoping for. All right, anyhow.
Big sweater later today with the family, I bet.
Big sweater.
Right, yeah. That's a lot of material.
Yes. All right, anyway, we have to give away some passes, some of the final passes that are on the table for the Global Import and Domestic Car Show. Don't forget that it is this Saturday. The doors open. They swing wide at the Tacoma Dome at some time that I'm not aware of. But
I love that time.
Right.
I set my alarm clock for that every day.
It's obviously an all-day event that goes into the evening, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I would.
To make sure that everyone gets an available time slot to see some of the finest cars and some of the most ridiculous hoopties that have made their way down to the Tacoma Dome.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Now, who's going to win this morning's passes? Before I punch up a phone line, Terry, give me a quick story that we may be able to just hear about and pass right over quickly.
Well,
just to break up the monotony of whatever else we're doing. I don't know what's going on here. Yes.
Well, I actually found this kind of interesting. A new study has revealed that a stable marriage, even a same-sex one, makes you richer and makes your kids' lives better.
Oh, jeez.
This is according to a new study by Brookings Institution.
As opposed to what? As opposed to being raised by a single parent?
A single parent, yes.
All right, that's a story, Terry, that would take at least an hour and a half to talk about. Oh. Because you're telling me basically right now that a child would be better off being raised by Rosie O'Donnell and her dyke girlfriend than some single woman out there who may be a very capable mom.
Right.
And that's going to piss off some very capable single mom out there to hear that John and gay phone operator, if they decided to find some common ground, would do a better job raising a child than some single woman out there who's working hard and raising her kid with good values. You have to let her know right now that a gay couple, which may be hard for her to swallow, to understand, Terry, that the child would be better off in a different situation like that.
Yeah, well, that's what...
You're telling me that Siegfried and Roy, even though Roy only has one leg...
Whoa.
Really? Well, I mean, I don't know what his situation is, but can he walk yet?
No, I think he's still in a little wheelchair.
No, he walks. He walks like Ozzy Osbourne does. He can barely shuffle.
Okay. Siegfried and Roy.
Yes.
Would be taking care of a child. The child would be in more capable hands than a single dad out there who is making a life for his family like no single dad ever has before. Right. That's what you're telling me.
That's what the study is revealing.
That's what the study has concluded.
The kid's life's better.
The kid's life would be better. Child would be better off in a two-parent home, even if that two-parent home is one of those, how you say, Homo sapien homes.
Right.
I don't know what that means. Stephen, this would go against everything you and your right-wing friends would like to profess.
Well, I'm not necessarily sure about that. I mean, I think it's...
Oh, you don't like single parents anyway. Yeah,
studies prove that I think that a loving family and a loving, caring provider, a dual situation is better for kids. Not saying that single motherhood doesn't work, because it definitely does in a lot of cases. I mean,
basically, two heads are better than one, no matter who those two heads are, and whether you agree or disagree with the homosexual lifestyle, Terry.
Looks that way.
Okay, let's find a winner. 1-866.
By the way, it starts at 4.
What does?
The Global Import Car Show.
Oh, okay. Well, it's later than I thought it would. I thought it would start like noon or 1, but hey.
We can get there early so you can be the first one in.
Oh, geez. It'll go all night. No, they'll check your ass out of 10. No.
It's 4 to 6.
Right. Is that right?
No, it's 4 through the evening. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. 1-866-66. Read me that story one more time to make sure I understood it right. Read it as you said it verbatim, Terry.
According to a new study.
A new study.
A stable marriage, even a same-sex one.
The study could have been done by some hack in Omaha, but it's a new study, so you got to take it seriously.
Makes you...
Who was it done by,
It was done by the Brookings Institution and Princeton University.
Oh, Princeton University.
Yes.
That is a pretty reputable little institution of higher learning. Terry.
I would say so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That a stable marriage, even a same-sex one, makes you richer and makes your kids' lives better.
Kids' lives better.
Right.
Whatever you define better as, that's what your child will be if there are two parents under that roof raising the child.
I think the key is stable. I mean, if you're unhappy and stable and fighting all the time, I think that...
What's it now?
The other situation would be better.
Where was the word stable thrown in there, Terry?
Well, it has to. It says a stable marriage.
A stable marriage.
It has to be a stable marriage.
Has to be like a somewhat... who the hell's got a stable marriage? I didn't even hear that part of it, Terry.
So throw the study out. Doesn't matter. Kids are screwed.
Where were they able to find those people?
I don't know.
That have an actual stable marriage. And what does stable marriage mean? I mean, it's a broad term.
It is.
Is my marriage stable? Today, yes.
Right,
but I haven't seen my wife yet today.
I haven't screwed up tomorrow?
Yet. Right. Mm-hmm. Did they define what stable means?
Not here.
Okay. Well, then it's pretty much open to interpretation.
Right.
All right. Fascinating nonetheless.
They say, though, that single-parent families have more than doubled to 26% in 2003 from 12% in 1970.
And they're also, in a backwards-ass kind of way, kind of telling these single parents, shame on you for not giving your child the best chance possible.
But I have a tendency to agree with Stephen. Is it better to stay in a very, volatile, unstable, unhealthy relationship for the kids' sake where really they're not going to necessarily benefit to me? Or is it better to go off and...
You're just trying to relieve all that guilt that you have for being a single parent for all those years.
I have guilt about it.
All right. If you say so.
Well,
What's enough?
Well, Terry's living proof that her theory worked. Because
the final chapter hasn't been written
right.
in her family's life. There's a lot more volumes of this saga left to be written.
Rehab chapter 12. And those kids have two loving parents, and they're richer even more.
Oh, geez. Well, Terry is a rich woman these days. 1-866-663-T-Man. You're on the air. Hello.
Yes. Hi, T-Man.
I don't know how that helped.
Import car show ticket.
I don't know how that the hell happened, Terry, but can't deny that's the case. Who is this?
This is Tanisha.
Yeah, ready to retire.
How are you?
I'm doing terrific since I'm hearing your voice this morning.
Oh, well, that makes two of us. And you would like to have passes. Wouldn't that be very spectacular, Terry, if she got these passes pretty much right under the wire as we are now inside of 48 hours, or 72 hours from the Global Import and Domestic Car Show?
It would.
Okay, thank you for answering. Very long question. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
That would be terrific. I'm on my way taking my kids to school this morning, and they would love to hear their mother wins.
Okay, you don't have passes yet, I would imagine, and you weren't planning on going to the car show, but if you got these passes, you would go?
Exactly. I've been trying ever since the start of the show.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think you'd get out of the Global Import and Domestic Car Show besides the prospect of winning $93,000, which only one person will have the chance to do, which means the likelihood is it's not going to be you. What are you hoping to get out of winning these passes?
To see all them hot rides.
See all the hot rides.
I love when women talk about men like that, Terry. Are you a married woman?
No, I'm not.
No. Are you a single parent?
Yes, I am.
Wow, the Brookings Institute and Princeton University says shame on you this morning. Shame on you.
They're shaking their finger.
And they're on the phone line right now saying if we give these passes to you, they'll never talk to us again.
Oh.
And I love to have
I listen to you every morning.
I love to have conversations with Princeton University on a daily basis, Terry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, when that Ivy talks to me, I get so much out of it. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay. Well, you sound like a nice enough lady to me.
Yes, I am.
And when you throw in my face that your kids are listening and they would love to hear their mama win on the radio, Terry, how can I deny that
you can't.
scenario? How could I then cut her off saying she's not a winner and allow her kids to cry the rest of the way to school?
Yeah.
I mean, am I the heartless man that could do that?
Well,
yes, I am, but I'm not going to do it in this occasion, Terry.
I was going to say, I hope not.
Because she sounds like a nice enough lady, and you hear her kids in the background screaming their heads off now.
Right.
You're making her kids richer, though.
So, again, you only hope to see a bunch of pretty cool cars, and that's all you're hoping to get out of this little exposition at the Tacoma Dome?
Well, $93,000 would be terrific.
Well, I know everyone hopes to win that, but that's very limited. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
But I think you're hiding one other detail.
What's that, T-Man?
I think you're hoping to meet a guy at this thing. Believe it or not, a lot of people who are very successfully still dating right now have a story to tell that they met at the Global Import and Domestic Car Show. And I think you're hoping to be one of those people. I think people realize how high an impact kind of hookup spot this Tacoma Dome is this Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is it?
Oh, don't play dumb now.
She had me at muffler.
What?
Come on.
Might be the only car part I know.
Somebody walks up with a ready-made pickup line of, come on, you want to bend over and clean my fender? And you're telling me you're not aware that this is a big hookup spot? That's what it is.
I wasn't aware, but now I would be prepared.
Big wide open space.
Wide open space.
With all those rows of cars. Men walking around with their buddies. Women walking around with their little women friends. And you're going to tell me you don't think this is a hookup spot? Of course it is.
Okay, well, I would love to hook up too then, T-Man.
How old are you?
26.
Oh, jeez. Nice age to hook up at the Global Import and Domestic Car Show, Terry.
Yes,
She's a prime candidate to be getting a couple and giving a couple of phone numbers.
Hey.
If not more, in the Tacoma Dome bathrooms.
Wow.
Okay, well, T-Man, if that's what you want me to do,
oh, jeez.
the tickets I will.
Oh, I think she's just now playing along with me. She's pretty much acknowledging that that's not her style. Or am I misreading that? Is it not your style to be just kind of on a whim heading for a Tacoma Dome bathroom to hook up with a guy that pretty much has caught your eye?
Well, you can call him. You know it in the voices, right?
All right, never mind. I'm not really interested in the answer. Okay. You have won your passes.
Thank you. Woo-hoo!
All right.
Congratulations.
And maybe we'll be talking about on Monday how you won $93,000.
Okay.
Right.
My name's Tanisha. Everybody remember this.
We won't forget.
Okay.
There she is.
All right.
This morning's winner.
Yes, and her name was?
Phoenicia. Like the Phoenician Hotel, but different, Terry. Without the golf course, apparently. I don't know.
The T-Man. The all-new Cube93.com is on
Britney Spears is a mom to a new baby boy.
Oh, there it is, Terry.
In L.A., one report says that she might name the boy London, where her romance blossomed with hubby Kevin Federline. That's just according to one report, though.
Your reports are telling you this morning, Terry, that the baby has been named, and the child is Preston Spears Timberlake?
No. Oops.
She wanted to name it that.
Oh, you know.
Preston Spears Federline.
Right. Preston Michael Spears.
He is, well, that's his middle name, Michael, yes.
Right.
He is already a hyphenated last name dude.
Yes.
And that's the new way of the world, Stephen.
Yeah.
Can you handle that? Is that okay with you? Can you move on with this or what?
That's okay with me.
That it's no longer just women getting married and hyphenating their names. Now a one-day-old baby will have a hyphenated last name. That's okay with you? You're cool with that? You're usually a pretty old-fashioned kind of can't move on with the times kind of guy. Is this a problem with you or what?
Well, I think it's weird that her name is not hyphenated.
She goes by Britney Federline?
Oh,
well,
yeah, she
come on.
does.
She's still Britney Spears.
Right, but
she's not signing her checks Britney's Federline.
Well, but they said that she changed her name, so that's why it's odd that the kid would have that. But, you know, I guess gotta know who it is, so.
Huh.
She wants to make sure the world one day remembers that he's a Spears.
Yeah.
That's right.
So someday when he grows up and gets married, and because he's already hyphenated, the new wife has to take the hyphenated name, and what if she wants to hyphenate the hyphenated name?
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of hyphens, Terry.
That is.
Smith, Spears, Federline.
That's a great point.
Just is endless.
Yes.
Of hyphens.
So you're saying 200 years, 500 years in the future, there's going to be just a John Smith, Jones, Peterson, Rockford. I see what you're saying.
It just goes on.
Mm-hmm. Well, let them worry about that.
Right.
Well, congratulations to the new
very special.
the new MILF of the world, if you consider her that, Terry. Britney Spears and her hack little husband there.
Right.
What else is going on in the world?
Interesting story out of Donna, Texas, where 4 football players who hazed...
Donna, Texas?
Donna, Texas.
Never heard of Donna, Texas, Terry.
Sounds like a real tough place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going to Donna.
If you tell me there's a Donna, Texas,
there is.
Spell D-O-N-N-A?
Yes, sir.
Donna, Texas, then I'll take your word
Yes.
for it. Okay.
And these 4 football players play for Donna High School.
Mm-hmm. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, that's consistent.
Anyway.
Yes. What about them?
They hazed a couple of their freshman teammates and are now being indicted for sexual assault. 4 of the 4 guys.
What do you expect to happen in Donna, Texas, Terry?
I don't know. They're accused of trying to put a finger in the most intimate of places.
Wow. You mean the ear?
No.
Oh, geez.
Not the ear.
Oh, the other spot.
The other
Got
intimate
it.
spots. Yes. And in some of the cases, they also beat up the freshman players.
Uh-huh.
So, criminal sexual assault is a 3rd-degree felony.
Now, let me ask you this question. What would be the enticement of after practice, you worked hard, you sweat, you overstretched, you got pounded a little bit by your fellow teammate to some extent. Why would then after practice you have this desire to stick your finger in your underclassman, little freshman's anus, Terry? What would be the hook there? What's that?
I don't know.
I mean, I remember when the practice was over and whatever sport I was playing, I was just dying to go home and watch TV.
Right.
I didn't get this urge to say, you know what, I'm going to skip TV today. Where's a freshman?
Come here, little freshman.
Why? Tell me what it is, Terry.
I can't.
What's the interest of putting your finger in a freshman's anus?
I don't know.
Now, a sophomore I can understand. Terry.
That makes much more sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's very explainable to everyone out there. But why? What's the... Steven, help us out here.
Yeah. Well, as the old-fashioned guy you were talking about, I don't get it either.
Oh!
Never had the urge to do that.
Well, I hear Pasty Dave is already trying to transfer to Donna, Texas, Terry. Get on the squad! Oh, jeez.
Oh, hey.
He's on the phone, Terry.
No, I'm just ignoring you guys.
Yes.
I'm not gay, dude.
He's on the phone lines. He's taking calls. He's taking calls, by the way. Apparently, the phone lines have been open. Is that right?
I guess so.
Wow, I didn't open them.
Jeez.
All right.
Took it upon himself.
He felt a little uncomfortable with the conversation, and he opened up the phone lines, Terry, at 1-866-663-T-MAN. That's 1-866-663-T-MAN. But what you're telling me is that a couple of varsity or 4 varsity players are in big-time trouble.
Big-time trouble.
Because they stuck their fingers in a freshman football player's butt crack.
Yeah. And then also
let's
beating
talk
them
about
up.
what we're talking about here.
Right,
yeah.
right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I mean, it was a hazing incident.
I mean, I'm embarrassed to have thought it was the ear, Terry. Now that I get this, let's talk about what we're talking about here.
What happened to duct taping kids to the goalpost? A little less harmful than sodomizing them.
And you would think a little bit more fun.
Yeah, that's true. You do it,
Leaving
dude.
them out there overnight, come back, the next day.
The fact that the football players in high school these days are finding more fun in the finger situation as opposed to taping the freshmen to the goalpost is a little bit interesting.
Yes, it is. So they've been indicted for sexual assault and indecency with a child because of all the freshmen are all under the age of 18.
I don't think you get indicted for taping someone to the goalpost. No. You're risking a lot more by putting your finger, your, by the way, unmanicured finger, I would imagine, for a football player in Donna, Texas, Terry.
Yeah.
Your unmanicured finger. in a freshman's most intimate place.
Now, had it been manicured.
Now, did the freshman confirm this was their most intimate place, Terry?
No. Right under here is. You missed it there, Chief.
Because I think, as far as what your most intimate place is, Terry, to each his own.
Yes. My own interpretation.
My most intimate place, as far as I'm concerned, may not be the same as yours. Or at least, according to stick with someone's own gender, my most intimate place may not be the same as what Hotshot considers his most intimate place.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even want to know what Hotshot.
Well, I don't want to know necessarily either, Terry. But I'm just saying.
No, neither does my wife.
I'm just saying. At least that's open to debate, right?
No, right.
Yeah.
You're right. However,
you're assuming everyone would know what the most intimate place is.
Well, okay. I think I'm.
I mean, you don't think of that as intimate.
You're saying it makes it more clear in the story. You just didn't want to say it.
Right.
Yourself,
I just don't. I mean.
So it is the butt.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yes. To put it bluntly.
I'd say that'd probably be the most. That'd be the majority of what people would respond as their most intimate place.
Yeah.
It's pretty intimate.
Yeah, I would say.
That's getting to know somebody.
Yes, I'd say once you're there, the seduction is pretty much over. Yeah.
Anyway, the criminal sexual assault, which is a third-degree felony, is punishable by 2 to 10 years in prison and a fine of up to $10,000.
That's right. When you're in cell block C of the Donna, Texas prison, that's what you want to tell your fellow cellmates as to why you're sitting in the penitentiary. I put my finger in one of those freshmen's most intimate places.
And
you'll do just fine.
Yes. Speaking of some of the most intimate places that this show has to offer, Terry, good morning, John.
Hey, good morning. And when I take Kendall over there to Arizona, I'm going to stick her right in her butt.
Oh, jeez. Terry, I understand he's calling right now. I had to put him back on hold because he was getting a little too intimate for us. I understand he's calling right now from work.
From work?
On a break.
On a break.
Did you ever think you'd see this day?
No.
John is calling us because he has a 10-minute break at work.
No money for food. Better make a call.
Is that accurate, John?
That is true. And I said we got to take the used condom and throw it in her boyfriend.
Okay.
Jeez.
I wonder if his coworkers are overhearing this conversation.
Let's hope not.
John, you're frightening us. The fact that you're calling from work and all this is too much for us to handle.
Okay, well, have a great T-Man and Terry Day.
There you go.
Wow.
All right.
He's gone?
I will.
Yeah, what kind of day do you want me to have?
No, we'll have a T-Man and Terry Day.
You're on the air.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Where's your most intimate place, baby?
Well, I'm not calling for that.
Oh, okay.
Is that now the new question of the day?
Well,
I'm
I would
calling.
think when it comes to a woman, Terry,
Sure.
there's really two standout options.
Okay, yeah. I would agree
And
with you on that one.
I'm rather curious as to whether a woman would consider the frontal option more intimate than your more rear type option.
Well, intimate means like more, like joyful and romantic, right?
Well, it can mean sacred and unvisited too.
Right.
Private.
Right.
Private.
Okay, well then you're right.
It's door number 1 and door number 2.
He's counting there.
I would say door number 2 then.
Okay.
Is definitely.
You're big door number 2. But that's not why you called, right?
Correct.
Okay, why did you call then?
Well, I'm commenting on the discussion you guys had about the single parents and.
Oh, well, that was a study that Princeton University put out along with some other hack joint. Yeah, what was
Brookings Institution.
Brookings Institution. What was your problem, or what do you want to comment about that on?
I want to comment and say that I'm a single mom.
Oh, geez.
And, I mean, my girls are doing just fine. And I stayed in a marriage because of them. And
well, the Brookings Institute and the Princeton University folks would claim that you would be better off handing off your kids to a gay, happy couple. If you wanted to do what was best for your children, it would be an upgrade to give your kids to a homosexual, stable couple as opposed to you continuing to raise them. Are you ready to do that?
No.
No.
I don't agree with that.
Well, not all studies, I'm sure, are 100% foolproof accurate, Terry.
True.
But it's fired you up this morning.
I'm sorry?
It's kind of angered you this morning to hear this story.
Well, yeah. Yeah, because they're saying that because we're not in a two-parent home that we're not fit to, raise our children, and I don't agree with that at all.
Did it say that the single mom or the single parent is not fit, Terry, or it's just a lesser
It just says to make your children's lives better.
You'd be better off
being in
having them be raised by a two-parent homosexual couple as opposed to a one-parent heterosexual woman and or man.
Right.
I mean, it makes sense. You need the lesbian woman to show them how to throw a football.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, who's teaching your son, if you have one, how to throw a football? Now, I would take a woman at a Storm game a hell of a lot quicker over you.
Oh.
Well, answer the question. Who's teaching do you have a son?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
She just has two girls.
Oh, two girls.
Two girls.
All right.
And I also have to say that I just moved to Washington State, and you guys are the best.
Oh, well, that's nice to hear.
I listen to you every morning.
Yes.
But that's all I wanted to say.
You're not really noted for your taste, but that's nice to hear.
That's what happens when you're a single mom, right?
She says, I gotta move here. It's the single mother capital of the world. I gotta get up there.
Knew it.
Yeah, they give you a car the minute you get here, Steven. A house.
Key to the city.
She heard a tone from a distance and just followed it. And it led her to Washington State, Terry. It's like that ringing. Where's it coming from? Got in her car, drove, and...
Oh, goodness.
It stopped when she landed here. May I see that story that she has a problem with, Terry, that's got her all angered this morning?
You may.
Excuse me. A new study by the Brookings Institution and Princeton University finds that a stable marriage makes you better off and your kids' lives better. Huh? Right. Well, it's not really groundbreaking type of information, Terry.
Right.
But the part that is says that a same-sex marriage is a better environment for a child being raised than that of a single-parent environment. So for those of you who have a problem with this, what they're telling you is that a couple of queers raising a kid is better than what you've done.
Mom and mom getting it done.
Mom and mom.
Now, is there a difference between male and women, like a gay couple of men or a gay couple of women? Is there a better set of parents?
I don't think they went that deep into the study.
No. It doesn't specify as far as gender or
but
same
Steven, yes. Let's say some scenario developed whereby this Benjamin Kilbreth that we're all dying to meet had, for some reason, to be raised by either a homosexual male couple or a homosexual female couple because, for whatever reason, you weren't able to any longer raise the child. Would you hand your child over more quickly to a homosexual male couple or female couple to raise Big Ben Kilbreth?
Oh.
Big Ben.
Wow.
I know your snap
question.
answer to that. I know your snap answer is going to be, I hope that never has to happen to you, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, are grandparents out of the question? I mean, these are my only two choices.
Question. They don't want anything to do with raising the child. So you have to either hand them over to a homosexual male couple, or you have to pry a couple of women out of the Storm game to raise your children.
And there's no, foster home or anything like that?
There's no foster home.
Jeez, is it that bad,
Stephen would rather give his kid to an orphanage. Stephen, the question is still out there and waiting for an answer.
And I don't get to interview them or meet them. I just have to choose.
Gosh.
No, it's just a general kind
You
of...
would just leave your kids with anybody, right, Terry? That's not a valid question.
You're missing the point of the exercise,
Right.
Steven. Come on, help us out here.
Yes,
Well, if I knew who they were, it would be different.
the fact that hot
Don't you
dogs...
think?
You do.
Oh, I know who they are?
No, it's just a general type of question. It's not really specific like that.
That's why I didn't think it was.
Yes, I'm just asking you, would you...
You like them both the same.
Mm-hmm. You like them both the same. That makes it any easier.
They're all dumb. I would say a female couple.
You'd rather leave Big Ben Kilbreth to be raised by a female homosexual couple?
Yes.
Wow.
May I ask why?
No, because I was
Okay.
trying to explain that, and nobody seemed to care, and they all
Stephen's
got
very
on me.
uncomfortable with this question to the point where he's lashing out now and calling
I'm
us
lashing out? You all lashed out at me
Well, you
first.
called everyone here dumb.
Well, did you listen to the last couple of minutes of the show?
Well, I've listened to the past number of years, and it's pretty much...
Everybody's dumb every day, so
jeez.
it doesn't really make much sense.
Obviously, Stephen has a problem with this question.
He's a little
He's
sensitive.
very uncomfortable. He's squirming like a madman.
I don't think so.
And I'm sorry to put you under the gun like that.
How about you? Who would you leave Jaden with?
Oh, a couple of females.
Why?
Because I'd rather him be hanging out at a Storm game than the bathhouse.
It's one or the other, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got season tickets to the bathhouse this year.
That's right.
And he's coming.
If I said that, I would have been ridiculed.
Well, that's my honest answer. I'm sorry. But at least I answered without squirming like a weirdo.
Well, I think those were valid questions. I mean, if I knew them or not.
They were stupid questions.
Okay.
Where's your kid going to learn about ABBA? Come on, man.
From me.
Yeah, that's true. It's in his blood, I guess.
All right, let's move on, shall we? 1-866-663-T-Man. You're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the air.
That's what we do here, yes.
Where did they do this study at?
How many times do we have to tell you? Jeez.
Mushrooms?
They weren't on mushrooms. They did it at, well, yeah, I can't say that for sure.
Verify
but
that.
They were at Princeton University. Huh?
I'm a single mom right here, and I'm pissed off at that.
All right, well, hey.
What the hell's that all about?
We're just reading you the story.
Would they rather us be in an unhappy marriage or relationship where the kids watch them be abused?
Right.
Well, they're not saying that. They're just saying all things considered, when you weigh out the option of a happy homosexual home or a happy single-parent home, the happy homosexual home is a better environment for the kid than what you're putting together, honey.
I love your show.
Oh, jeez.
I'm listening to it every morning.
All right, that's your problem. Thank you for the call.
She should use her anger to raise well-balanced kids and then prove the study wrong.
A lot of angry single moms. And why are they all of a sudden taking a tone with me, Terry? What am I doing here?
The study doesn't say single moms can't be good parents. They're just saying they're not as good as a gay couple.
It doesn't say that single moms aren't raising kids to be nice, productive members of society.
Right. Jeez.
They're not saying that. They're not saying, oh, if you're raising your kid in a single-parent home, your kid's doomed.
Right. And you should die now.
They're not saying that. So why are you getting all... I don't think people there's some people so far that don't like to hear that they can't do apparently as good a job as...
Right.
A couple of homos. And not just the bathhouse versus the Storm game, Stephen, but I just think women are just more capable creatures than men in general.
More caring creatures, yes.
I didn't say caring.
Capable.
But if you want to throw in caring, I might have to go with that, too.
Well, that's what I think.
Caring
Nurturing.
and capable. Yes.
Nurturing.
So I'm going with your lesbian couple, Terry.
Woo!
Than your male homosexual couple.
I'm taking Bruce and Carl.
You going with Bruce and Carl?
I am. Yes.
All right.
If I have a son, yes.
Okay. I'm going with Gail. And, what's another lesbian sounding name?
Veronica.
And Veronica. I go Gail and Veronica, I don't look back.
Wow. Are you walking or running to the bank?
I'm running to the bank with that.
Okay.
Even if you had a girl? Either way?
Huh?
No matter what kind of child you have?
No matter what kind of child, I'm going with the guys.
The gender.
Yeah, either gender, I'm going with the girls.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Don't want my daughter with a spiked haircut.
You're on the air.
Your son can turn him around, though.
Yeah, make him straight.
Hello.
Hello.
Maybe if it's a girl, I might go with the guys.
Yeah?
I might.
Yeah, someone to shop with?
You're on the air.
Instead of shopping at REI with the women.
Yeah, get some good fashion sense.
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
I guess for me, I do agree with that study.
Huh? Are you,
Because my parents are gay.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not that. It's more attuned to the child themselves. And I would say that I wouldn't turn my son over to a gay couple, but when it comes to the child's upbringing, those gay couples are more likely to pay much more attention to that child's education and more attention to that child's free time.
You have children, sir?
I do. I do have a son, and...
Are you raising him by yourself?
I am.
So that would be a single-parent situation.
Yes.
It is.
Wow.
Yes, Terry.
And I would say...
And call me quick, but I just used deductive reasoning.
Oh, but they mean male single parents do fine, though.
I don't think that. I don't think it's a gender-based thing.
No,
but I do definitely believe that instead of the single moms that are out, scoring their men, or the guys that are out looking for women all the time, their attention is more focused to themselves than the child.
You have full custody of your son?
Nearly full. Yeah, it's custodial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought I would have liked. I would have liked if I had to hear from a single male parent. I would have liked him to fight for the other side. This man is basically saying the homosexual couple would do a better job than him. Almost saying, "Yeah, I'm raising my kid by myself, and I'm a hack."
It's not. It's a balance of enough time with the child. I mean, the child's upbringing is. People look at it from their perspective instead of from the child's perspective. And I think that's where it's coming from.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, you ready to hand over your kids to the first homosexual couple that would like to send out a flyer and take your kid in, or no?
Not really.
Okay.
No, I couldn't do that. But I do understand the study. Okay. And I wanted to make one other comment before I get off, and that's the female that thought Washington was the best. That's probably because she looked at the current laws on child support and things for her.
What is it talking about?
All right, you guys have a great day.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, the lady who I think was the previous caller said she just moved to Washington and she loves Washington State, and I think she's a single mother, and and he's going on the premise that Washington State is very pro single moms when it comes to child support, etc.
So this man has custody of his child, and yet it seems like he's still bitter towards some of the laws that exist in the courtrooms. You would think that that would be typically coming from a guy who had trouble getting custody at all of his child.
I'm sure it was quite a struggle for him. I'm sure it was.
But he won the battle.
But he did.
Did he win the war?
I don't know.
All right.
The T-Man.
Don't you, baby?
When UW plays Arizona later this year, she's going to be rooting for the Wildcats.
Oh, Wildcats. Is it a home or away?
Where does UW?
Well, it's home for Arizona.
It's in
not
Arizona,
gonna be here.
Oh, it's home for you, baby.
It's home for me.
Did you try? Did you apply to UW and didn't get in or something?
I applied and I got in.
Oh, of course you did.
Yes, she did.
That's what I used to tell everybody. Oh, I got in there too. Yeah.
Just didn't want to go.
So you're telling me you got into UW, and you obviously at the time you had to be considering Arizona when you applied as a safe school if you were UW material, because let's be honest, UW academically is leaps and bounds ahead of Arizona, right or wrong?
Sure.
Is it leaps and bounds ahead, or it's just ahead?
Well, they're both Pac-10. They're both good, but UW's definitely ahead.
They're both.
Yeah, there are a lot of schools that are in the same conference, but academically, one could be like twice as good as the other.
Well, UW's like medical sciences is like top of the line.
Oh well. Anyway, is UW generally twice as good academically as Arizona, or not that far?
Not that far.
Not that
thought of, though.
I think it is. But anyhow, okay. So you got into UW. You want us to believe they're Kendall.
Yes, we've had this conversation.
I know, but I'm trying to make sure I understand it because I'm still confused by it. And you decided to go with what had to be considered a safe school when you're applying to all these schools. You went to Arizona. Why?
Well, I applied to ASU and U of A and a couple schools in California just to.
And you got into all of them, or no?
I got into every school I applied. I had good grades in high school. I had good SATs. I was in a lot of activities.
Yeah, whatever. Anyhow.
And so I got in, and my dad was like, well, before you decide on UW, you should at least look at the other schools because you don't even know what's out there.
So you were dead set on UW until your dad got in the mix.
Yeah, and
it's a better mix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. And so we went down. We went down and stayed in Scottsdale.
Your dad just wanted a reason to pretty much pack up with you and go to Arizona and get away from your mom. And did your mom go on this trip to Arizona?
No, just me and my dad.
And when you were
go to the college campus.
Touring the campus, you had a couple of Scottsdale bars. I'm sure. Anyhow, all right. So you're at University of Arizona. You're touring the campus, and you fall in love with it. Is that pretty much how it goes?
Yeah. I loved it, and it's a better fit for me with what I want to do.
Better fit.
Why is it a better fit?
Well, because, like you said, UW's more of a, I don't know, science.
Smart school.
It's more science-oriented.
Perfect. So for your major, you're saying Arizona's a better school?
They don't
What's
have
your major?
Media arts. They don't have that.
Media arts?
Media arts.
You can make anything a major, just put two words together, it's a major these days?
I guess so.
What is media arts? You paint your breasts and then you take a picture of it?
Well, it's like film, TV, radio, production, and producing
media arts.
industry.
So communications.
Right, that's what we used to call
it.
it.
That's communications.
Yes.
Yeah,
but now it's media arts.
Now it's media arts.
Yes.
All right. So for media arts, Arizona's a better school than UW is what you're trying to explain to us.
Yeah, and it's so much more fun.
Why didn't you go to WSU? It's probably better than Arizona for that.
Right.
I did not want to go to WSU. I didn't even apply.
But for that major.
All right, there it is.
Sounds good.
Yeah, enjoy. Right. Just marry a football player, call it good.
Oh, just
wow.
That's what Stephen wanted to do his whole career.
Yeah.
And we heard about all the extracurricular stuff. You're going to your big dance on October 9th or October 8th or whatever it is. As far as classes, you're into those or no?
Yeah, my classes they're okay this year.
What do you expect them to be?
Well, I mean, I don't know. They're just not as interesting as
Because you're
classes
actually,
I've had in the
into your
past.
major now, media arts.
Because media arts is not interesting.
Right.
If only I was a chemistry major. So interesting.
I remember my classes when I got into my major, like TV production. I got all excited, and then like teachers like, "Oh no, you can't touch the TV camera that's sitting over there. That's too expensive."
Right.
Like, then why is it here?
Right. To look good.
To make the classroom look like it's official.
Right.
We have a TV camera in here, but no one's allowed to touch that damn thing. It's too expensive.
It's like frustrated media dropouts that teach these classes that think they should be on the news.
Oh, jeez. All right, let me go back to the phone lines.
Really?
1-866-663 T-Man is the number to call. You're on the air. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, T.
What's up, dude?
Hey. I was calling on that last call you guys just had. The guy that said about the single parent issue.
All right.
Yeah. See, I'm a single parent. This second time around, actually. And I totally disagree with him.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Mm-hmm. All right, thanks for the call.
Wow.
1-866-663-T-Man. Amongst these calls that are waiting right now is the dude who called the other day, Terry, that had a issue with his 12-year-old daughter, a 14-year-old boy. Was his 12-year-old daughter and a 14-year-old boy?
Yes.
Climbing out of her bedroom window.
Yes, and he chased him down the street.
Chased him down the street, grabbed him by the collar. The police were called.
Right.
He wants to give us an update on what's going on there, Terry.
Oh, good.
Because I usually end a lot of calls with saying, well, call us back, give us an update.
Right.
Not expecting that people will often do.
Yeah.
But sometimes it works out.
Cool.
You excited about hearing an update? Or you pretty much done with him, Terry?
No, I'm very interested in this.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me see what other calls are on the line first. He'll wait his turn. You're on the air. Hello. Oh, jeez.
Hello, T-Man.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
What's up?
I was calling about the parenting,
All right.
and I was wondering.
Kind of getting worn out on the parenting topic, but go ahead.
Okay. Well, that's the thing with parenting, and I'm wondering if you think that it's better to have a revolving door for the father figure, or if it's better to stay single.
A revolving door where he's in, he's out, he takes months off where the child doesn't know where he's gone. Of course, that doesn't seem like it'd be a better situation than a single parent and the child's understanding that the other parent is not going to be in the picture than one that pretty much teases the child and thinking that he's back and then goes away. Of course, that's not going to be a better situation, in my opinion.
So that mother would be considered kind of a poor parent.
What mother? The mother that lets the dad come in and out of her life?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say, I don't know if it would be necessarily outright poor, but it'd be a bad decision that she's made there to allow that kind of situation to keep happening.
What about if they have a bunch of different men and different children with different men, and it just keeps happening over and over?
Sounds pretty odd. You got an address? Dude, how many scenarios are you going to give me here?
But none of that is stable.
Right.
What if you had a train going to Minnesota?
What's your point?
Yeah, there's no...
What if the mom is like not letting the dad in the picture, but she likes to party with dwarves?
Right.
She does dwarf tossing.
I mean, there's a lot of scenarios we can paint here, sir.
Not sure. What's your next one?
I mean, if you want to play a game of rank the scenarios,
Oh,
we can do that.
Wow, new game.
But I don't
Come
think it's
on.
happening.
I have my list of Asians already.
Oh, jeez. Whoa. Steve is not done with rank the Asians. You have your list of Asians, you said, or you're not done with it?
I'm doing okay with it. It's over here. Hold on.
We've never played Rank the Asian Men because it's never been an interest by women. But if there was, Kendall, do you have any attraction to Asian men or no? No, of course not.
Asian men don't even like Asian men.
I like really.
You like what now?
I like tall guys.
You like tall guys, so you're ruling out all Asians?
I mean, there's not as many Asians that are like over 6 foot.
What if there was a 6'4" handsome Asian man? Would you consider him as boyfriend material or no?
Like Yao Ming style?
Well, Yao Ming's 7'4", so let's cut it down by a foot and make him a little bit more manageable. Although I'm sure you could handle a 7'4" guy, but you got nice full hips, Terry. I mean, not hefty, but
I got you.
They're where you want them to be, I guess, right?
Right.
Are your hips where you want them to be, Kendall, or no?
Jesus, just great.
Let me ask Vinny the Pooh.
Oh, Lordy.
His hips are not where he wants them to be.
Winnie the Pooh has very narrow hips. Now, for a 21-year-old like yourself, Winnie the Pooh, that's got very narrow hips and is the pooiest poo.
Wow.
Do you find Kendall's hips just where they need to be? They need to be a little wider, or you like them maybe to be trimmed down a hair or two?
I think they are where they need to be.
Where they need to be!
Wow. I had trimmed down for $100, Wink.
Oh, dude! Now, I was thinking Kendall's hips are right where they need to be.
Right.
Now, they could be maybe toned up a tad, but she's not the big workout girl. Are you the big workout girl? No, she doesn't like to work out, and I almost appreciate that, Terry. I'd rather her hips... Give her back the microphone for a second there, Paul. I'd rather her hips...
Yes?
...be a little bit needing to be, like, toned up than her working out, like, 7 days a week and have them slightly more toned.
Okay.
Because that just shows me that she doesn't have to work her ass off. Well, I mean, I don't know why I say that, but that's just the way I feel.
Oh, all right.
All right?
All right, they're in the right place and just soft enough.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay. Now, don't make us dissect you, Terry.
No, we
We
don't
were
need to
talking
dissect
about
me.
you and a 6'4" Asian man.
Well,
And somehow we
ranking
got...
the Asians.
Yes. Could you see yourself introducing us to your new boyfriend that is the 6'4", be he Korean, Chinese, across, between any of the Asians, Japanese, Filipino, any of those? Do you see that as a possible future event? You introducing us to your handsome Asian boyfriend, or have you ruled out all Asian men as a prospect for you to spend time with?
No, I've dated a Filipino guy before, so I don't think.
Well, Filipino's not really Asian, so rule that out. Right. Let's go with Chinese,
like this,
Japanese, Korean,
Thai,
Mongolian
grill,
Vietnamese, Nepalese.
Could that happen, or is that too far-fetched as far as what you see for your tastes?
Well, I don't rule out anyone. That's not far-fetched. It would have to depend on
Whatever. Don't give me that crackpot answer. Give me a true from your heart answer, not worried about what people are going to say and think about you. Is that a true possibility or no?
Well, yeah, it really would be.
It's not the sorority.
I don't think it's a... I don't care what race it
Okay.
is.
All right, there it is.
So
that's
a
an
Bangladeshian
I
comes in.
dated
Bangladeshian.
We have just as good a chance to be introduced to your Bangladeshian boyfriend as to a white or black guy as your next boyfriend, because heaven knows your next boyfriend is overdue because you're sticking with this boyfriend who cheats on you all the time.
I don't think I'm going to be ever having another boyfriend again.
You think this hack little football player of yours at the University of Arizona is going to be the last man you ever have come into your life because you're going to spend a lifetime with him?
Well, I don't know. I don't know about the whole... I don't know. I hope
you just said it was your last boyfriend.
Well, yeah, I mean, for a long time, I don't want to break up with him anytime soon. So
Obviously, she doesn't. Obviously, she doesn't. When she excuses the fact that she found a condom wrapper on his bathroom floor.
Yes.
Terry.
Jeez. I want to beat him up for that.
It's just so frustrating to think that our what was a summer intern, Terry, that has turned into something else. I don't know what the hell she is now, Terry, but whatever you want to call her, is being just obviously embarrassed like this on her own freaking campus.
There's some woman out there walking right next to you.
Yep.
And the fact that you know the truth, and you've just suppressed it so deep because you don't obviously have the strength to move on from a situation where a guy is just cheating on you.
Are we playing a new game to see how fast I cry? Like, I don't want to talk
It's probably
about
one of your sisters or maybe your roommate or something.
My guess is that it usually is close to home like that. There is a sister under the roof of your sorority house that knows that she screwed your boyfriend, and every time she sees you, she thinks about it and almost giggles under her breath because you are so clueless and so... I hate to use the word pathetic, Terry, but when you take a boyfriend back knowing he cheated on you, I mean, I have to call that pathetic.
Okay. It's pathetic.
You should at least find out who it was with.
Well, he's going to deny. What are you talking about? It's going to be hard for her to find out.
Oh, no, but we're forgetting the condom wrapper just magically showed up.
Well, yeah. It walked in from the roommate's bathroom.
We're wrong. She's right.
Yeah.
He's completely free and clear of all charges.
Yes. She's forgiven.
Mm-hmm.
How hard would it be to run game on 20-year-olds these days?
You guys are so wrong.
Kendall, you're obviously deeply in love with this guy, and you're not able to find a way to build that strength to say, even though I'm in love with him, he wronged me, so I have to show the respect for myself that I deserve, and I'm going to move on. And, well, that's a very interesting scenario. and troubling.
Now she's all upset.
But not abnormal. So don't feel as though you're doing anything that the average woman hasn't done many times over these days. But I thought you'd be rising above what the average woman unfortunately has to put up with these days.
You'd think.
I thought that's the least we could instill you with in spending time with us over the past number of months. But I was wrong. But I'll learn how to get along. And so I'm back. Huh?
From where?
Okay, from outer space.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Amanda, what's your take on this? Here's Kendall, right in your age range, just a mere few months apart from you in age. And you see her sitting there, devoted to this guy that she calls boyfriend. Just a week or two ago, she found a condom wrapper on his bathroom floor, and she has made every excuse under the sun for as to why it could have been there. She accepted his lame excuse for why it was there, and she's just forgotten about it and moved on as if nothing happened.
I think that it'll probably happen again. I don't know, like.
Wow, he's laughing.
Like, no, I'm just saying, like, you probably won't realize it until it happens again. Like, oh man, maybe he was cheating on me, and then you're gonna feel even stupider for acting like this right now. Then you're gonna find like a whip and a video camera or something.
Whoa. Whip and a video camera.
Like, I'm just saying, you're gonna find.
Is that what it's gonna take, Kendall? A whip and a video camera with a tape that you have to actually find a VCR to put it in, because there's no VCRs.
Yeah, you'd have to walk. You'd have to like walk in on him or see like somebody running up to you and telling you something.
That's the roommate.
I don't know.
But also, too, I mean, you know, as you pointed out, T-Man, a lot of women have gone through that, and you learn from it.
Is it a situation, Kendall, is it a situation where you don't feel comfortable being alone at school, boyfriendless? Is that what it is?
Not it at all.
Away from home, yeah.
You're away from home, you're away from your family, and you don't have the strength to be a single woman in college because you don't feel that makes you the popular girl that doesn't have the ability to say, I'm dating a football player?
No, I think it makes me less popular to have a boyfriend. All my girlfriends are going out, and I'm not. I was single for like ever since I've been there before I met him. So
okay,
but you met him right away. I thought you had him last summer too.
No.
You're on the air, sir.
What?
What's up?
What's going on, man?
How are you? I hear you got an update for us on your 12-year-old daughter.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Hey, the school called her mom. Her mom called me. I was the closest to her school, so I had to go to the school.
Yes.
Behind a little boyfriend, strolling up the street like it's just a thing to do.
So your daughter left school with this 14-year-old boy that she claimed just knocked on her window and wanted to talk to her.
Yes, man. Yes. I whooped her ass right there on the spot.
Wow. See, this is part of what we're just talking about. When the obvious finally smacks you in the face, and then you have no choice but to recognize that it's reality.
The only reason I didn't want.
Kendall's waiting for that call. She's waiting for that call from the school, Terry.
Yes, she is.
That tells her there's no doubt as to what the truth was.
Your boyfriend
and then the little boy, he just bolted like lightning, man. He was gone.
This man wanted every effort to give his daughter the benefit of the doubt.
Yes.
This boy was knocking on her window, as she said, just to talk to her. And now she's running out of school, Terry. She's cutting class to prance about town with this guy.
What did the boy's parents do, or father or mother, whatever?
Oh, actually, me and his father, man, we got into it. And it was a big old confrontation. The police came again because he said, I was messing with his kid and all this and that, but I had to explain to him, it takes two to tangle.
Second time in a week, the police had to be called to this block, Terry.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm like,
All right, so what's your daughter's status now? What's the situation? Is she
thinks she's in communist Russia right now.
Yes, she does. Communist Russia.
She has, the window is now shut.
Wow.
Got an alarm on the window in case she tries to get open, it goes off. Wake up half the neighborhood. She has no phone, no TV, no friends coming over, no nothing. She's on lockdown. She gets picked up from school. She gets taken to school. No school bus, no nothing.
Now, to take away basically every liberty this girl had, Terry, is that going overboard, or is that going to backfire, or Could there have been a happy medium of maybe putting the alarm on the window, as quick acting as this dad was to do that, Terry? Maybe you put the alarm on. Maybe you take the phone away for a little while. Maybe you do some things he did, but not to the extremes of communist Russia.
I would do that too, but I hope also he and his wife, or the mom, sat down with the daughter and explained, look, this is the situation.
Did you have a conversation, a three-way conversation between you and your daughter and her?
Exactly what happened was when I saw her, I was so fired up seeing her with the same little rat again, you know what I'm saying? My first instinct was just to snatch her, so that's what I did.
So there was no conversation, there was no discussions.
There was nothing to talk about, but when we got home, before we started doing everything we did to the extreme, we told her, we gave you a chance. We gave her at least a good 2 or 3 warnings, and she just kept doing what she wanted to do. Now she's on lockdown. She ain't doing that.
And she's on lockdown for how long a period do you foresee this lockdown? When do you expect maybe to start giving her some of her liberties back little by little, if at all?
He's still got to see the day of life for a while, man.
Maybe 3 months down the line, do you give her phone back or no? What's the first thing to come back? What does she get back first?
The first thing she'll get back is probably the TV.
The TV. All right, what is the TV? Give me an estimation on when the TV might come back.
Maybe about a month.
What does the TV have to do with this?
Well, there's a new OC tonight.
I mean, hey.
Yeah, it's like Poltergeist.
You understand, my daughter, she has
Terry
all
completely understands.
the
I do.
Want, you know
Absolutely.
Maybe we can have like a daughter release party.
Well, sir, apparently you did what you felt you had to do.
Yeah, you did.
Thank you for calling us back with an update, and continue to do that.
Hey, if anybody has a kid out there that does, man, you should do the same thing.
You feel good about what you've done. It's the best decision you've ever made.
I feel lovely.
He feels lovely.
He's sleeping good at night.
Feels lovely. The window's nailed down, and it has a backup alarm.
Yes.
The daughter has just 4 walls to stare at.
Mm-hmm.
No phone, no life, no water car, not a single luxury.
Right.
I don't even know what the words of that stupid show was. All right. But
right.
I was trying to do Gilligan's Island. It was a bad decision. I almost feel bad for the daughter, Terry.
You whooped her.
He did, right there, on the street.
And he whooped her, too?
Yes.
That's what he said. I whooped her.
That wasn't
right
just a
there.
figure of speech?
No.
I think he was telling us that he actually whooped her.
Yeah.
Whooped her right there in the street?
The hand to the butt.
Oh,
and they talk to her a lot, and they need to.
They did talk to, like he said.
You can't cry wolf all the time.
The hand to the butt. Isn't that how this whole thing started to begin with there?
Wow.
The T-Man.
All right, everybody, listen up, because I've only got a quick minute, literally, to tell you that Apple has done it again, introducing the new iPod Nano. Now, this new iPod Nano is tiny. In fact, it's thinner than a number 2 pencil. However, don't let size fool you, because it can still hold up to 1,000 songs, or better yet, up to 25,000 photos. Now, when you go out, you can listen to all of your favorite music from your favorite playlist and show off all those important people in your life. What I love about the iPod Nano is the fact that I can also play a 4-hour slideshow of all my kids and put music to it. And of course, I'm still able to create the playlist of my favorite songs for, say, working out, lounging around the house. So go check out the brand new impossibly small iPod Nano, starting at just $199. And yes, it comes in the signature white or a very sleek and sexy black design. And don't let me forget to tell you how the battery can last up to 14 hours. Plenty of time for music and photos. iPod Nano, 1,000 songs in your pocket in color. It's 100% iPod and then some. Check it out at apple.com.
So
Nobody's burning my body. Your body's burning up.
Text pages, Terry.
Oh, goody.
They roll in all morning long at 97373, don't you know? That's 97373, don't you know? Let's see. If there's anything that stands out here. Anybody? Somebody. Oh, well, it's not somebody. Here's a text page at 8:46 and 17 seconds that reads as follows. It's Justin. Have Kendall say my name really slow, please. What's with the slow guy, Terry?
I don't know.
Did we ever call Justin?
We did, but he wasn't there. It was the nooner.
He's moved on from you to now Kendall, Terry.
Oh, I'm feeling a little,
Story of her life.
That's right. Damn it.
Kendall, can you just say Justin's name really slowly, please?
Justin?
Oh.
I don't know how to say
God, you ruined
I can't
it.
do it
Do it.
sexy. I don't want to do that.
Say Justin, that's what you get for moving on.
I'll show you how to do
You
it.
could have had.
You thought you could do better, Justin.
But
and
no.
look what you rolled into.
Yep.
Justin.
There you go. Hope you had a good time with that one.
Oh, jeez.
Justin.
Well, let's find out from Justin. Justin's from the 253. Ooh, hey, nice to see you.
Sometimes those old cars, they just don't build them like they used to, Justin.
I misdialed. Steven, I can't dial right without the dialing music, please.
All right.
Okay.
Calling Justin.
Whoa.
Steven is better than Kendall.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to ask Steven out in about 10 minutes.
Buffet?
Sure. I'm a tough customer.
Hello?
Hey, Justin.
Yes.
What's up? It's T-Man.
Oh, hey, T-Man.
Hey, what's with you paging, wanting Terry and now Kendall just to say your name? What does that do for you, dude?
I don't know. I just, Kendall's and her boyfriend, just thought I could maybe take her.
And it all begins with her saying your name?
I don't know. She sounds hot.
So you've moved on from Terry. You're done with Terry.
Aww.
Terry has kids.
Oh, boy,
You know what? Terry would say your name way better than Kendall.
Oh, jeez.
I can't afford the kids.
Okay. Well, that's very honest of you.
That is.
Who can't afford 5 kids these days?
Right. 5, wow.
All right, Justin, it's nice to finally talk to you.
Yeah, you too.
I'm glad you answered the phone. You
me
want to
too.
hear Pasty say your name?
Oh, yeah, have him say it real slowly.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God.
Pasty.
What's going on, Justin? How you doing?
Oh, jeez. All right, now I'm getting a little creeped out. All right, thank you, Justin. Take care.
Have a great day.
Why, then why can't I? Yes.
Oh, man.
Let's see here.
Those nicotine seizures, I think, right there.
At 8:44 and 24 seconds, somebody writes, I'm Cambodian. Does Kendall want to rock with me?
Oh.
I'm pretty wealthy.
Oh, yeah.
The skies are blue? Oh, dude. Anyhow, somebody at 8:44 and 6 seconds writes, where's Lou Pinello this morning? Oh, getting a request there.
Where is Lou?
Yes. At 8:42 and 30 seconds, somebody writes, T-Man, Kendall has 36 C's. That's not that big, damn it. I guess I referred to her big boobs earlier this morning, Terry.
Right.
I don't know. Your boobs are pretty big for 36C. You have pretty big boobs there, baby. Are you sure those are 36Cs?
34C.
34C?
Yeah, 36 means she's, kind of hefty around the waist.
Right.
Whoa.
You 34C?
Yeah, well, last time I went to Victoria's Secret, that's right.
Yeah. Do they look pretty big to you or not?
They look bigger than C's.
And I wear size 28 jeans.
Oh, jeez. That's a good point.
Steven's boobs look bigger than Kendall's. So.
At 8:40 and 6 seconds, somebody writes, may I please give Terry a dirty Hindu?
Oh, jeez.
What's a dirty Hindu?
Oh, I don't
you don't
want to
know.
I don't.
Whatever, you don't know either. Anyhow, at 8:38 and 27 seconds, somebody writes, Wazoo kicks Arizona's and UW's asses in football all year long.
Wow. Go Cougs.
Well, you can't deny that out of those 3 teams, the most talented for this particular season may in fact be the Cougars.
Yeah, looking pretty tough.
Stings.
Sure as hell ain't the Cougars.
There's no way.
All right, whatever, honey. Let's see here. 8:38 and 13 seconds, somebody writes, sorry to hear about your great-grandmother, Kendall, but you and your annoying voice need to go back to Arizona now! We can't say we disagree. Anyhow. No, we don't agree. Whatever. Let's see here. Terry deserves a Mother of the Year award.
Oh, that's nice.
Good job, Miss Free.
Yeah, you had 5 kids. Good job.
Oh, at 8:35 and 30 seconds, somebody writes, I want my child to be raised by Hotshot and Pasty.
Oh, man.
At 8:23...
Wait a minute. Who's the bitch in that relationship?
Oh, it is. You could each take turns. At 8:23 and 30 seconds, somebody writes, gay men are more caring than dykes.
Wow.
You had to be listening to the show earlier to understand that. If you just tuned in, well, it speaks for itself anyway. Okay.
Interesting.
Find out what a dirty Hindu is here.
Oh, stop.
At 8:22 and 46 seconds, somebody writes, being as Hopscotch and Kilbreath seem like the same person on the air, can I just refer to them as Hot Breath? At 8:22 and 43 seconds, somebody writes, Steven is a lesbian mother effer.
Wow.
At 8:08 and 42 seconds, somebody writes, what's Pasty Dave's Halo name? You play online, Pasty, right? Huh? You don't? Here?
I do not.
Why not?
I don't have the Xbox Live. I don't have a phone line to go through.
But what's your Halo name anyway?
What is my Halo name?
Oh, like you don't know.
Right.
Okay.
Big
I don't even know what
92.
Big bong.
At 7:56 and 51 seconds, somebody writes up, find someone to play sex over glass with Kendall immediately, please, T-Man, and then kick her ass out of the studio.
Ooh.
Such hostility this morning against me. I don't understand.
No, that's the way guys think about sex.
I said it.
If he can't have sex with you and then kick your ass out of the house, of his house, this is the next best thing. Mm-hmm. All right, there you go. There's a little sampling of the past hour or two, Terry.
Wow.
Of some of the text pages that stood out.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you who text page and didn't hear yours read. It was boring! Work on that! What else is going on in the world, please, Terry?
I actually kind of have it's an update for you.
The text pages roll in, by the way, at 97373, don't you know? That's 97373, don't you know?
An update for you on that teacher, Deborah Lefebvre, who was the middle school teacher who had sex with her student while the cousin was driving the
pretty
Jeep.
Hot Florida lady.
Yeah. Anyway, apparently there's a new development in her case. Her attorney on Tuesday filed a motion to block public access to a couple of photos that the police took from her home when she was, or not from her home, but took of her when she was arrested. And because these photos show naughty parts, and under Florida's public records law, supposedly any resident can request access to the photos and get them.
You're out of the air.
So she doesn't want her photos out there.
Got it.
Call us when you have the photos, Terry.
Yes. Until you get the photos, we're not interested.
Oh,
You're on the air.
Do us a Lefebvre.
Hello? Anyone there? Speak. Hello. Okay, you're on the air. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. This is Tony. What's going on this morning?
How are you there, Tony?
I'm hanging in, man. How's everybody else doing?
Oh.
Good.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's
Yes.
wonderful.
Yes, Tony.
Yeah, man. Number one, I want to make a little statement about the young daughter that was getting caught with the guys in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, number one, Terry and Steve, there's a difference between men and women, and you can't treat your daughter the same thing as you treat your son. That's just the way life is.
Okay, now hit us with number two.
Wow, easy.
Yeah, and number two, I wanted to talk about single fathers.
Okay.
I'm a single father.
With full custody or basically full custody or what?
Well, it kind of goes off and on. I kind of get a 50% of the time.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, my baby's mama, she's a little crazy. She came down to California, met me, and we had the baby, and she decided she didn't want to stay with me any longer, so she took the baby up to Washington. So I decided to follow her up there and try to take care of the baby too. And by the time I get up here, she's sleeping with my cousin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Shortly after that, my cousin dies.
Well, isn't that coincidental? You can't say that on the air, but hey.
I know.
That does seem a little bit coincidental with the timing. Your cousin is having sex with the woman that you basically stalked from California to Washington, and then oops, he's dead.
Yeah. I didn't stalk her, but yeah, I was trying to be the right
Well, I mean, what do you call that, Terry? Do you call that stalking, or is this just a man concerned about his child and his...
Yeah, yes.
And
I think that's great. He's trying to be the father, and so he comes on
She
up
didn't
here.
want him. She moved away from California, obviously, to get away from him in some respects, and he kind of said, that doesn't work for me. I'm following you right up there.
Very good.
Some could make a case that that's very much of a loving situation towards his child. Others could say, he's an outright stalker.
That might be a good point.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
I still have a lot of feelings for her, as a matter of fact, and I spend a lot of time with her as much as I can.
You have a lot of feelings for the woman who bared your child.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's a rough battle. That's what the question
Is she breaking down and starting to see you for the man that you wanted her to see you as, or is she pretty much still dead set against you being in her life?
She's dead set against it. She, as a matter of fact, after the whole cousin situation, after everything that's been compiled together, she ended up being with another guy and having a child with him.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Sounds like a winner you're chasing there, dude.
Yeah, and that relationship didn't work out. And
because he died too.
So what?
Coincidentally.
Yes.
What did you say?
So what's the latest? Where are you at now? You're raising your child 50% of the time, and you're still trying to show this woman that she's missing the point. You're the guy for her.
Well, maybe not that extreme, but I'm trying to get her to understand that
if she said, I want to move in with you today, you would do it?
Probably.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Why, dude? What's your obsession with her?
You know what? I don't know. I met her in high school, and it was my first love, and I came from a broken home, man. So I've had my father in and out a lot of times, and there's something in me refuses to be that type of father. So I got this obsession with making my family work.
Mm-hmm.
And so I try everything I can do. I try to be there when she needs me. I try to walk away when she doesn't want me. But
she's got a great situation carved out for herself, then, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's got a great situation, I guess.
All right.
So what do you think I should do? I mean,
it sounds like you went to the Kendall School of Love.
Unconditional love.
This girl could do no wrong, basically. How come I've never been in a relationship where I could do no wrong? Wow. I always could do wrong, Terry. And as soon as I did wrong, I was in trouble.
Yeah.
Why are all these people in these relationships where they could do no wrong?
What is it? What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to be that cold-hearted, typical baby daddy that just is there when she calls?
I don't think it makes you cold-hearted if the woman is basically making it clear that she doesn't want to be with you. What are your options?
Well, he can be a father, but he doesn't.
Obviously, he can still be the father when it's his time to have custody of the child.
Right.
But as far as him trying to force the relationship to make it work, how much can he do when she's telling him that she doesn't want that?
Right, that's true.
Right. So where's the boundaries? Where do I step?
Well, I mean, you could check with your local lawyer on that one, because it sounds like you might have crossed a line or two in your obsession to try to make the family situation work.
I think you should probably just concentrate on raising your child and being the best father you can be, and then once that's established, then who knows, maybe that'll...
You can only control what you are able to control, sir, if that makes any sense to you. So you can control on how good a father you are, but you obviously can't control on how good a two-parent home situation you can make for this child if the other party is not interested.
Yeah.
So that's not your fault.
That's true.
When the gates of heaven open for you, sir, they're not going to hold that against you. You tried. There's only so much you can do.
Well, that's, I guess, where I'm at. You know?
Now you, until you get to those gates, hopefully not soon, hopefully later rather than sooner, you can do your best to try not to kill the men that this woman has sex with.
Wow.
That's another issue, man. Is I don't really appreciate the type of guy she's interested in. She's always...
Obviously not. They always wind up dead.
They're all not me.
Man killed his own cousin.
Wow.
How did your cousin die, sir?
Well, the whole thing was... That was in less than a week, to tell you the truth. She came up and left me, and in less than a week, she was boning my cousin.
Oh, geez.
And, see, we were friends in high school, so...
Yes.
As soon as I come up there, everybody's keeping secrets. Everybody's kicking me out of the circle because now there's a whole...
All right, how did your cousin die, sir?
Right.
He died. He had a heart failure at age 21.
Wow.
Was that right?
Yeah.
You always tend to have that heart failure when a little poison slipped into your tea, Terry.
Yeah.
That never happened, man. I love him.
All right. No, I believe you. I'm just playing around. All right, well, sir, we hope the best. We hope for the best. You sound like a nice guy there.
Yep.
I'm trying my best,
All right, whatever. We can't wait to hear back from you for a further update.
Yeah, right.
I'm serious. I'm being serious.
No problem to you, man.
Right, take care, my friend. There it is.
In fact, we're coming over later to make grilled cheeses together.
He thanked me for the call, Terry.
Yes.
I'll call him again soon.
Okay.
Make sure you're the 93rd call. You might win something.
Oh.
Got a caller on the line saying, Kendall, you should be taking the ham sandwich man to your dance. You talked earlier about needing a date for your dance. Have you ever considered the ham sandwich man?
Oh my gosh, that'd be great.
He is a hell of a dancer.
He is.
You remember the ham sandwich release party? The best part about him at a dance is that he closes his eyes and pretty much dances by himself the whole time.
I know that.
Well, then he wouldn't be much of a date.
Isn't that what you're looking for when it all comes down to it? All right, whatever. You're on the air.
I just wanted to tell Kendall that she should not knock Asian guys until she tries them.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Yeah, how dare you knock Asian guys for a half hour straight on this program?
Excuse me, ma'am. I said I had dated one.
Oh, you had a token Asian guy in your life. What's that, caller?
I said I'm dating an Asian guy right now.
You are, and what kind of woman are you? What's your background?
I'm African American.
You're an African American woman, and you are dating a man of what Asian descent?
He's from Laos.
He's from Laos?
Yes.
And you never had a more fulfilling boyfriend in every way, shape, or form?
He is the bomb.
He is the bomb, Terry.
He's not a louse.
Cool. Finally, my pounding the table for my Asian brother is starting to come through, Terry.
Yes, wow. Ow.
Okay, whatever. All right, enjoy your louse. Take care. There it is.
Oh, goodness.
The ringing endorsement for the Asian man.
Yes, finally.
He is the bomb, she said, Terry?
Mm-hmm, she did.
The bomb. Yes. You're on the air.
Hi, T-Man.
What's up?
I'd like to make a comment about that.
Well, hold on a second. Let me talk to the guy who wants Kendall to take Hammy to the prom. It's the prom, Terry. Come on. You're on the air.
Hey, T-Man.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ham Sandwich Man needs to go to Arizona with Kendall. Yes.
Kendall, if you're willing to do that, we'll pay for it.
Bring mine down. That'd be fun.
All right.
Watch out.
She sounds hot.
What you wish for, Kendall?
She sounds hot, and if you don't want to take Ham Sandwich, I'll go.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this call's really
yeah,
about.
exactly.
Okay, thanks for the call, sir.
That's what it's all about.
Yes, that's the beauty of radio. Everybody sounds hot. And you show up at a sticker stop and oh my gosh! Now, the situation with Kendall happens to be
Oh, goodness.
that I don't think too many people would be disappointed if they showed up at a sticker stop.
Right.
But how many people in radio sounded hot to you over the years, Terry?
Oh, yeah, plenty.
Radio's a beautiful medium, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that person sounds hot.
It's a crock pot full of mutants.
You know how many freaking emails I've gotten over the years? Oh, T-Man, you sound so sexy, so hot. I know you're so hot.
Say my name.
Hey, let me send you an 8x10 glossy, baby. Tell me how you feel now.
The T-Man.
What time is it?
It's the throwback for ya. Understand?
What do I say here, Terry?
Yeah.
Got a lot of text pages over the past half hour.
Okay.
See if any of them are interesting enough to read here. 9:31 and 31 seconds.
Yes.
What nationality is the poo? So obviously it doesn't take much for it to clear the hurdle bar of being interesting. Let's see. 9:27 and 14 seconds. Shellert Hart is a hottie. Shellert Hart, Terry.
Yes.
Yes.
She's a hottie.
Yes. 9:25 and 7 seconds. Will Kendall go halves on a bastard with me? Waiting for your response.
No.
Okay. All right.
Bastards was $1 million. You wouldn't know.
9:24 and 15 seconds. Kendall's boyfriend wouldn't be cheating with a condom unless he's using it on one of her sorority sisters. Do you have some suspects? Do you have some suspects in your house that you're at least considering as a possibility as far as cheating with your boyfriend behind your back?
Not at all.
There's no one in your house you look at as a possible suspect?
No one.
All right, whatever. Anyhow.
You should look at everyone.
Yeah, you should.
And then eliminate as you see fit.
Eliminate no one.
9:21 and 59 seconds. Apparently, Justin is coming out of his shell, Terry.
Is he?
He writes, "It's Justin. Give Kendall my number. I want to take her to dinner." It's no longer good enough just to hear his name being said.
Oh, okay.
I think we're 2 days away from a restraining order on Justin.
Oh, Terry got screwed out of dinner.
Yeah, I did.
Just
damn
kids.
it.
Yes.
True.
I even offered to noon her. Jeez.
9:18, 48 seconds. Kendall sounds hot. Tell her she needs to leave her man. Marines are way better than college football players any day.
Wow. Oh, that's not true.
Oh, yay!
Wow.
I'd take a football player any day.
You're putting down the men who protect our country? All right. My dad was a Marine, and it's his 70th birthday this weekend. Okay.
Happy birthday.
Can we call him?
Yeah, whatever. What's that now?
Can we call him? Wish him happy birthday.
He's on the plane on the way out here right now.
Wow.
He knows how to spend his 70th birthday in style. He knows I'll pay for everything. Let's see here.
Big chair.
Let's see what else is good here.
Oh, yeah, the biggest.
9:17 and 41 seconds. Hey, T-Man, what does Kendall think of my picture on your website signed Joel? Is that eyebrow, dude?
Better not be.
Oh,
Yes.
please.
Can we call him?
Yeah.
Tell him
It
nobody
is.
cares about his
It
picture?
is.
Let's find out if it's eyebrow, dude.
What eyebrow, dude?
That'd be really sad.
So what time's cake and ice cream at the old household this weekend? We're coming over.
Mm-hmm. You asking me?
It's a surprise.
Yes.
It's a surprise party.
It's a surprise from us.
Yeah, they put me on a bus and blindfold me and take me to an undisclosed location.
Taking him to the VU or something?
I did.
Oh, yeah.
T-Man, good morning.
Who's this?
This is Joel. I was in your homemade bikini contest last year.
Aha, homemade bikini contest. All right, so it's not eyebrow, dude.
Oh, shoot.
No,
All
not
right,
eyebrow,
dude.
dude.
I don't know where we'd find your picture, but we'll certainly hunt for it. That's right. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Pretty sure if you're in a homemade bikini, it's not good.
Right. Let's see. 9:16 and 24 seconds. How do women go about measuring their breast size for bras? Is there like a universal sizer? Please ask Steven this question. I think he'd be the most likely to know.
Wow.
Jeez.
I'm not sure if there's a universal sizer. I don't know.
9:16 and 7 seconds.
That's great.
I'm the Mariner Moose, and I'd like to put my antlers in Kendall's sweet ass. Isn't that nice, Terry? Is that really something you want from an animated creature like that runs around entertaining kids?
I don't think so.
You know,
That's not appropriate behavior.
It's probably, end of season. He's not renewing his contract as the Mariner Moose. He's like, anything goes at this point.
Right.
And he's coming on with his text page in that kind of fashion. That's just really wrong.
Be careful when you ask for the Soto Mojo. Never know what you're going to get.
9:15.
Oh, my God.
9:15 and 42 seconds.
Yes.
Filipinos are not, all capitals for the word not, Filipinos are not Asian. They are Pacific Islanders. When are you guys going to get it straight? Didn't I even point that out, Terry?
You did.
Why do people get so angry about that?
Well,
why won't the Asian community include the Filipinos, Terry? Why don't they just throw their hands in the air, surrender, and say, you know what, they're close enough, they look enough like the part, let's go with it.
Not sure. I thought they were Asian.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Pacific Islanders were like Hawaiian and Samoan.
Yeah, that's
It
like
just seems
Tahitian.
like the Asian community wants to keep the door shut
on
on Filipinos as part of the tribe.
Isn't the Filipinos that are doing it, though?
No. It seems like the Asians want to keep the Filipinos out, not the Filipinos wanting to keep themselves out.
So they're knocking on the door. We want in.
Yeah.
Open.
That's the sense I get. We want to be one of you.
Not sure why. I don't get it.
All right. Let's see what else we got. 9:15. I have 44 double D's.
What was the number?
9:15. 9:15 and 25 seconds. Please have Steven say my name really slowly. Steven, you want to say the name Charles really slowly?
Charles.
Oh, jeez.
9:15 and 18. 9:15 and 18 seconds. Ask Mrs. Free if she took Randall Morris to that dirt road that everybody knows about.
No, I did not.
All right, whatever. Like, you know what he's talking about. Anyhow.
Yeah, but any dirt road, no.
Right. 9:14 and 47 seconds. Pace. What? Eyebrow dudes on line 7?
Oh, man.
Pasty, do you have a mod chip in your Xbox? What's a mod chip? All right, never mind.
Salt and vinegar
mod?
Yeah. He's got lots of chips on his Xbox and his carpet and his everything else.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what else we got here. I want to be Kendall's attorney. I don't know what that means.
Excuse me. How do you spell that?
Sounded good.
That's tough to text.
Was that a page? Yeah.
You heard that? All right.
Chewing gum, burping.
That's right. That's right. I'm chewing gum too.
Got all the rules gone.
Whoa.
Well,
Your instructor would kill you.
It's the end of the baseball season. My contract's on. Let's see here. 9:11 and 41 seconds. Let me give Kendall the Tony Danza.
Why don't you just smoke cigarettes in the studio, too? Let's just break all the rules.
I don't think you should do that with your antlers, though.
9:10 and 58 seconds. My wife and I had a baby, and I haven't gotten laid in 4 months since. Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not getting laid?
No, on the baby.
9:09 and 57 seconds. Does Kendall like Danoodle? 9:09 and 26 seconds. How is Angela Adto? 9:08 and 6 seconds. Terry, you were better than ever last night.
Oh, good. I tried really hard.
Mm-hmm. All right, there's a sampling of some of the text pages that have rolled in over the past hour. You get those, eyebrow dude?
What's up? When you guys are going to put my picture on the website? I want to know.
That's the only reason he didn't text Paige with that message, Terry.
Right.
Is that his picture isn't there.
Well, we haven't heard from him in forever.
It's good to know he's still out there. He's still listening. He's still ready to jump to action when he hears his name.
I'm still out here. I've just been busy with life.
Good to hear that, Joel.
Any women empty your bank accounts lately?
Wow. No, I'm engaged to get married.
Oh, congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Man, Stephen was trying to start that rivalry up yet again.
I know.
He still has the hatred for eyebrow.
I don't know
dude.
why either. It's so weird.
No, it all came from him. It never came from me.
Stephen never forgets. He'll be one of those people that carries anger to the grave.
He's like an elephant. He doesn't forget.
Let's all burp to that. Come on.
Okay.
Terry's ready and witty. Ready? I'm like, huh? Oh, eyebrow dude, it's good to know you're still out there. Not really. All right, anyhow.
Congratulations on your
Congratulations
engagement.
on getting married. When's the big day?
April 28th. Of next
Really?
year.
Wow.
Of this year?
Next year.
Oh, next year.
Yeah.
Because that'd be quite the trick.
Yeah.
Eyebrow dude, it's a good thing for you, I think.
Yeah, it will be.
Yes. As long as you're not marrying one of those Pacific Islanders who are not allowed in the club.
No.
Oh, wait, I'm married to one of those.
Yeah, you are.
All right, thank you.
All right, I'll text you later.
Yeah, text us and keep in touch.
Okay.
Take care there.
Okay, bye.
It's eyebrow dude, Terry.
That is eyebrow
Yes.
dude.
Come a long way from the bathroom floors.
No, from the sex in the hotels.
Yeah, what was that all about?
Oh, jeez.
Christmas party. You got caught in a stall.
Who did he do that with?
I don't remember. Initially, the first time?
At one of our Christmas parties, he was doing someone in a stall?
I think that's what I heard. Something like that. At a casino or something.
Yeah, that's true.
He's done
Didn't he go to the hotel, though, on film?
Yes.
He humped like a jackrabbit, you
Yes,
said.
he did.
Who was he humping, though?
I think the woman that cleaned out the bank account.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Pretty good chance we're not going to hear from him ever again. Thanks for calling.
He probably figured we had forgotten about all that, and I had, but you guys are always good for those memories.
I'm an elephant too, T-Man. Oh, yeah.
Kendall, thanks for showing up.
Well, thanks for having me, T.
Give my best to the departed great-grandmother there.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry to hear about that news.
Yes, we all are.
But it was nice to see you here in the studio nonetheless.
Oh, thank you. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, whatever.
The T-Man.